Riot Sessions. I am your Dungeon Master, Shadowhack90, or Nathan. And tonight, we continue on with the main story that is the Rad Squad and the insanity that tends to follow them wherever the fuck they go. So, intriguing. Let's turn it down to Mr. Grey Goose Eggs to let us know who and exactly what he is and why he's here.
I'm first this week. This
Yeah.
is like a first. I'm down. Hey, everybody. I'm Zach. I don't stream like all these other wonderful people, but I am playing Leucis tonight, the Tiefling Sorcerer. He's going to kick some ass. It's going to be great. I'll pass it. He always does, man. Has Leucis failed to disappoint yet?
Failed to disappoint?
Not
once. Not one time.
We'll go to my left here. My left? Let's see. You're...
Stage left. Stage left.
Stage
right?
left.
Stage. Yeah.
To Shadowcawn. Take it away.
Okay. Hi guys, I'm
Love them
Shadowcawn.
stages.
I'm playing Tonph Underwood tonight. The Halfling Ranger. Most of you guys know him. You love him. You hate him. He stinks. He's lovable. All that fun stuff. And he wants his freaking chocolates back. Like that's so upsetting that that he doesn't have his chocolates. But anyways,
I lost my hole. Don't even talk to me.
well, that's a whole nother issue. But
3 minutes
anyways,
in, we're talking about chocolates and holes.
without a hammer.
That's a deep well of problems right there.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. The negotiation just broke. Don't even get at me on this show.
like I said before, you must be going through hell. The hell.
I'm just gonna take your camera right off, so we don't have to worry about you for the rest of the night. All right.
Just gonna keep it going down the line with blue.
Hi guys, I'm the Blue Ranger playing Dryden Kel, half-orc barbarian.
What's it?
Kind of. See, always somebody has to just get up and walk the fuck away as soon as you know what.
He's gotta put his makeup on.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, I
But
forgot that.
Turn this stream around.
half-orc barbarian just had his axe broken and then managed to grab a creepy-ass doll as he dove into a whirling pit of nothingness. So we'll see how that goes on. And from there, we're going to pass it over to my left, Mr. Codybedrock 36. Cody! How you doing, buddy?
Hi, everybody. Codybedrock 36 here. Coming to you live tonight, going to be playing some Brontor Jordanian, the Human Blood Hunter. So stay tuned for that. A lot of action coming at you right now. We're going to go back to our Dungeon Master, Shadowhack90.
Yeah. Hey, Zach, what happened last time?
Last week on the Riot Sessions.
Dun, dun.
2 weeks ago on the Riot Sessions. I can't remember exactly what happened, but I'm pretty sure Leucis banished Jessica to an unknown place for an undetermined, undisclosed amount of time. The group ventured forth throughout the house, and they did some more stuff, and then they came across a doll through the next door.
You forgot about the zombie dude.
I don't remember a zombie dude, man.
We
There was a-
Frankenstein to do together.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
In a room that was filling with green gas.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I remember that now.
Gauntlet.
I only remember the doll because Blue just said something about it. Be honest.
Well, and then the negotiation snapped because someone wouldn't open the door for us.
Nobody.
Oh, yeah.
You guys had to be a dick. I mean, it's easy. You're nice
And-
to people. You get nice things.
And then everyone failed miserably except, the story's true hero, Dryden. And they all got sucked into this whirling pit of death. And Dryden decided, I don't want to leave my friends, and in a heroic moment, blocked the doors from closing with the axe head of the negotiation, grabbed the creepy-ass doll, said, you're coming with me, and jumped through the doors right as they snapped shut, catching the head of the negotiation behind him and flying into the death hole with everybody else. And
It's like
here
you
we
listened to a
resume.
recap of this episode.
Huh?
It's like you've listened to a recap of this episode. Or something.
No, I just actually remember it because the end of the episode was really exciting for Dryden.
Dope.
Yeah, no, all right. So, as you guys have been venturing throughout this house, many things have happened. So Dryden, as you pull the axe head with you, the door slams shut. and you feel yourself flung farther and farther and back into darkness. The only sound that all of you can hear is, as you continue to be flung through basically just darkness, is the sound of wind just blowing past your ears. Eventually, it feels like you're falling down at times. Then other times it feels like you're falling upward, and just other times it just feels like you're just suspended, not moving at all, but just wind still just continues to rush past your ears and your face. Eventually, you feel yourselves slow, and you hang there suspended before you feel a slight amount of energy release, and you slam into cold, hard ground. Who was the first one through? Was that Brontor?
I think it was me because I
was
picked
Leucis.
it all first.
Leucis, sure. All right. Leucis, you are slammed onto the floor. As you kind of glance around, you find yourself in what appears to be a fairly large bedroom, from what you can tell. You can see what appears to be a four poster bed with what look like some very dusty moth curtains that kind of hang around it. And that's about all you see before, shaboom, right on top of you, this human figure and frame lands right on your back as Brontor comes slamming into you.
You're right there, bud.
Ah, God, Brontor.
Brontor, it's pitch black. You can't see anything.
Get
down
off
there.
me.
I start feeling
Yep.
like on his face, rubbing his face to see. Oh, that's gross. Oh, yeah, that's you.
I'm still growing it back.
All right, I'm gonna get off here real quick.
Okay, thanks.
I dismount.
Get up and move out of the way this time.
Yeah, I step back too.
All right. So eventually, Tonph lands, and it lands next.
What's that?
What?
Who's that?
What?
Oh,
No.
is that you?
Wait, who?
Tonph. You.
Is that you, Tonph?
Are you?
Did you just fall down the hole?
Is this
didn't you?
another voice in my head?
No, this is me.
Who's me? I've never met me.
It's Lucius and Brontor.
Brontor,
How do I know that? I can't see you.
You can hear us.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can hear you. You might be in my head.
I
Dryden,
cast Firebolt and hold it in my hand for light.
Dryden, you see this little orange of red light, and then you see a small humanoid figure right underneath you as you, shaboom, right on top of Tonph, and just yep.
That was hilarious by Firebolt Light.
Oh, I got a Tonph on
That was
me.
pretty good.
Oh, I got a Tonph on me. I'm
Yeah, you might wanna
wiping
get
the
tested after
mud
that.
and shit off of me as I get up.
Yeah, that's gross.
Ugh.
The
That's
firebolt,
a good way to
guess
get
that's
free
you guys.
coffee.
the firebolt light extinguishes, and once again, all of you
No,
are,
that's expired coffee.
are plunged back into darkness.
So even dark vision doesn't do anything.
No, dark vision allows you can Dryden, you can see around. Lucius, I believe you've got dark vision. You can see around.
Yep.
So you guys are standing in what appears to just be a very large bedroom. Dryden, you can see the same thing, like 4 poster bed with like curtains that kind of hang along the sides of it. Off to your left-hand side, you can see what appears to be off to the right. You see what appears to be kind of a bookshelf. Kind of goes into the corner and kind of runs along the other side of the wall. You can see what appears to be a desk that seems to have a chair there, some papers, and scoured across it. I want you, Lucius and Dryden, make perception checks.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Perception.
Perceive.
Perception.
Oh,
Hey. At least you got it out of the way.
Okay.
Shite.
I apparently got some Tonph shit in my eyes.
That'll happen.
All right.
Mhm,
All right.
You could say you've seen some shit.
Lucius.
mhm.
Hey.
It's pretty good.
Lucius, you notice something
Good.
kind of up on the ceiling. that seems to be just slightly off from the rest of the textures of within this room.
Can I check it out in the infrared? and
Yeah,
see
go
if I
for
see
it.
anything?
If you want to.
Yep. What you got?
There's a very small amount of orange and red up there. Just very small. It looks like, as you can look up at it, it appears to be like only little small little beads of this warmth seem to be kind of just seeping through. It almost looks as though like it's being like this warmth is being covered by something at this point.
Huh. So I'd call out. It's like, guys, there's something in the ceiling over here in this direction, and I want to go stand close to where I think it'll drop and just hold out my hand underneath it.
Okay, it's about 20 feet above you, but you can see where it is. And are you still looking through infrared or not?
Yeah, to keep a side on it.
Yeah,
until it
you
drops.
can see it. It just seems to be just set there.
Oh, it's not like dripping down from
It's
the
not
ceiling.
moving. Nope.
Oh.
Just seems to be set there.
I think something's up in that ceiling, guys.
What
And,
ceiling?
Straight above me, right here.
I can't see anything.
You want to go
I
up
think-
there?
Dryden, your eyes are adjusting a little bit more at this point, and as you look up, when you're used to looking around in dark vision and seeing just kind of grayscale, as you look up to where Leucis is kind of standing underneath and pointing to, you can actually see a bit of green. Like this kind of lime green color seems to be emanating from like directly above Leucis.
I don't think you want to touch that.
Touch what?
Tonph, the men are talking. Shh.
What?
Shh, 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 shh.
I still can't see anything.
Shh, 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 shh. I start petting Tom's head. Shh, 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 shh. Lucius, I don't think you want to touch that.
Probably a good idea.
It's radiating some sort of green. And that's generally not a shh, 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 shh. It's not normally a good thing.
I'm getting riled up. I'm barking.
I cast Firebolt at it. After I back up,
Okay. All right. Red beetle light goes flying up towards it, and it hits a portion. It hits like kind of directly off to the left of it, just a little bit, and there's a pause and then some clattering as you watch. Dryden, you watch as like the green light gets actually a little brighter as the firebolt impacts, and Lucius, you can actually see a little bit more heat coming out of it, and there's a clattering of wood and splinters that kind of seems to land on the ground at this point.
Treating Tonph like a child. I'm still petting him. I kind of put my hand on his chest and like walk back while petting him, like stepping him backwards away from it because I think it's dangerous.
Tom accepts it.
You hear a voice. You hear a voice come off from your left.
It's comforting.
Who disturbs my slumber? Who disturbs my rest here?
Do I still have the doll in my hand?
You look at the spear, and the doll is gone.
I throw a
Who's
javelin at the
there?
voice that I heard.
Yeah.
Who's there?
What was that,
Who's
Dryden?
wanting to know?
I throw a javelin at the voice that I heard.
Make an attack roll.
Attack or disadvantage?
I'll say with disadvantage because you don't. You're kind of just throwing based off the sound. At
Oh,
this point.
fuck off!
He just
You
like
what?
throws it sideways.
You what? You
I
wildly
hit,
just
I hit
throw-
Tom. No, I hit Tonph with it.
It goes zooming right through Tom's perfectly coiffed hair in the direction of the voice.
You just gelled it down.
And it impacts against the other side of the wall, which you can see where it landed. But it completely missed the target by a good solid 5-10 feet. You watch as a head snaps up from the desk chair that this entity is sitting at. You can see what appears to be an elven woman with what almost looks appear to be wet, dark hair. The only reason you can tell she's elven is because she's got some these very prominent pointed ears. However, she lacks the grace that most elves you've encountered normally have. Her skin appears to be cracked and ridged, showing a very distinct signs of decay. Her eyes don't. Her eyes in this grayscale don't seem to have much like life to them, and they're sunken further into her features, and her smile is what creeps you out the most because it is much wider and just much more gruesome than any you've ever seen. Who are you, and what brings you to my resting place?
I'm Tonph.
Yes, Leucis is the name.
Small one.
I'm Brontor.
Fork.
Are you to be my next meal? Are you to be what sustains me for the future?
Who? Me?
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
Well,
wait, you're trying to
hold
eat
on.
us?
We don't
Who's-
need, no one needs to eat anybody.
What are we eating?
What brings you
Do you have my
to
chocolates?
abode? What brings you
What's-
to my abode?
We were
What's
thrown
abode?
here. Who are you?
My name is Gertrude, and this
Oh,
is my
Hey, guys.
resting place.
yeah, it's the one Marple hates.
Who, Maple?
The one on this note, and I pull the note back out that has the journal pages.
You speak of Marble.
Mhm.
Maple.
She didn't like you, apparently.
Her death was brilliantly delicious that evening.
Wait,
I
you ate
still-
Maple?
I did not
I like
eat
maple,
her.
especially on pancakes.
I absorbed her life force, however. She was needed in order to sustain me.
Well, how'd
Just
she
a-
do? Did she like? How'd she try to kill you?
She got it in her head that I was corrupting her husband.
Well, you kind of were, weren't you?
That's beside the point, my dear.
Oh.
Is it?
That is the point.
I mean, kind of rude.
They were needed for my design.
Well, how about this? How did you do with your whole design thing?
It has been working out fine for me.
Oh,
I
so
have
it's still
been
going. Making
sustained
no
off of the
progress.
general for quite some time. And she raises her hand up to the ceiling, and now you look up, Lucius, and you can see a faint outline of a human in the ceiling.
Gotcha.
I'd like for all of you to make perception checks. Actually, just Dryden and Lucius, because the rest of you can't see.
Yeah, I
Bro.
can't say anything.
I'm fucking
Amazing.
done tonight.
Time to reload.
Lucius, you notice a very faint green glow coming from beneath her robes that she's wearing, kind of in her chest region.
Is it the same color green as the corpse, presumably?
Appears to be.
It's a nice necklace you've got there.
Thank you. It's
You're
been
gonna
a
be
long
ashamed
time since I've heard words of praise.
Yeah, it'd be
I'm gonna
a shame
eat
if, one of your traps in this house to pull, say 4 adventurers through, and they were actually a lot stronger than you originally thought, and they ended up killing you and taking the necklace. That'd be pretty bad. Wouldn't it?
Dryden, you're gonna eat her necklace?
I'm gonna eat it.
Does it look like candy?
I don't care.
Oh, it's
I'm
just
gonna eat
candy.
it.
I want some of that candy.
Dryden, her eyes shift to you. You have been touched by darkness, I see. Something plays behind the curtain of your eyes, even unbeknownst to you, apparently. How long has it been? How long have you been with it?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So why don't you just fight me, you spooky ass bitch?
Spooky ass bitch.
Wait, you got darkness about you, man?
She stands.
We all have
You're-
demons, Night Witch.
You hear a slight chuckle behind you. Dryden, I would like for you to actually, I don't really want you to really do anything actually at this point. So
Oh, good. I love that when the DM's like, and now your fate is out of your control. So
okay, so Dryden, how does
screwed.
a 18 do? 18 to hit.
yes,
All right, you take.
you have to.
Oh no.
You take 9 points of slashing damage as you feel a hot, what appears to be just cold steel, just strike straight across your back and plunge directly through your leather vest into your upper back. And as your head whips around, you see very faint glowing blue eyes just hovering in midair. Have it your way. I'd like everyone to roll initiative.
Yeah, buddy.
Whoa.
22.
Hello.
That's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure I
Hey.
crit that sumbitch. So
Damn, son.
I like how the one time I roll really well on initiative, you guys are getting like crits and 22s.
Mm-hmm.
I got 5.
Maybe you just need to
Yep,
get
that's
good.
Brontor.
I
need to borrow you guys' hacks.
All right.
we both rolled 8 and 22. Shadow. Both of our rolls were
And
8.
Did we?
Yeah.
Nice. See, but you crit with a 22.
All
Yeah.
right.
But still, it doesn't matter.
All right. So, Dryden, as you feel this blade just sink into the back, into the back of you, you immediately feel the blood begin to rush into your face, and you begin to feel that anger begin to well with you. It's your go. What do you do? Oh, hold on. I should give you guys a battle map. That might help.
Ooh.
It's always discerning when I get a random email that says that I was just charged $2,500.
No.
But a good thing it's a fake email. I was like, I was like, wait, what?
Oh no.
Hold the
Hold on.
phone.
It's like, I'm pretty sure I don't even have that much in my PayPal.
Where do you want us on the map?
Yeah, right there looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's make you guys a little
wait.
larger.
No,
Thank you.
there. I don't want to be next to this lady.
Make you guys a little larger.
I was next to Dryden. He was petting my head.
Yep, Dryden's over here with the doll behind him.
The doll behind him. Oh, right. You have the blue eyes. Yep, just put that together. Yep.
Yep.
With a real big bit of help. I just put that together.
You brought the demon to us.
All right. Top of the round, Dryden, you're up.
I rage.
Yeah, you do.
And in response, she goes, have it your way. And I go, fine. And I turn around and I've just got the head of the negotiation. And I just kind of like haymaker style swing it into the doll head.
Go for it. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll it as the negotiation still. I don't
Yeah.
know what else I would do. Actually, I do savage attack. So 21 to hit,
21 hit.
15 damage.
15 damage. Nice.
And I'm just gonna keep going and do it again.
yeah.
That'll be 28 to hit So-
Yeah, 28 hit.
and 17 damage.
And 17 damage. Gotcha. All right. Good to know.
And Tonph is just so small that I was able to just keep spinning, and the axe went right over his head.
It's the gel. You flattened it down.
Yeah.
I want an illustration of like ultra dirty Tonph. Like we have Tonph as like a ranger, but I want Tonph as like disheveled. I just woke up and came out of a shit shower.
That would be amazing. Yeah. So you take the negotiation head and just using it more as like almost like an extension of your knuckles. You just basically just sink the blade once into it, slashing, second one going right into it, and you watch as like the blade just slashes into the actual belly of this creature, and the first one sinks in probably about a half an inch as it like darts back, and then it goes lunging forward towards you again. This time it's got its knife raised at you. You bring the blade slashing up and end up like cutting right into its arm, cleaving the arm like straight off. And you watch as the arm just goes flying through the air and stops, and then whoosh, comes back and reattaches itself to the entity. Anything else, Dryden?
Okay.
No.
Tonph, you're up.
Do I see all this happen before mine eyes?
You hear Dryden go into his rage. You.
Oh, I guess it is rather dark.
Still pitch
Do I
black
see
in
the
here.
blue eyes, though. I
You can see the blue eyes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move away from the blue eyes.
Did somebody say blue eyes?
Blue eyes.
White dragon.
All right. So move
I'm
away
gonna-
from
Yeah, I'm gonna move away from that thing, slowly and cautiously,
All right. It gets an attack of opportunity against you.
which has disadvantage.
I will take your word on it.
It's got. I've got.
Natural 20 and a 7. So no.
Yeah, it's that escape the horde.
Crit
Yeah.
hype?
So I don't think a
Just Cody's like, no, not hype.
I don't think a 13 is going to hit you on the class. Stop.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you hear something go whizzing over your head, and then go whizzing over your head once, and then you're like, oh fuck! See the blue eyes, back away, and you hear another thing just go spinning past your ear. But you hear something go right in front of you, and then.
Interesting. I can't see anything.
Nope, it's dark as fuck.
Can I see the blue eyes?
Yeah, you can see the blue eyes. You can see they're just kind of floating there, glowing in the air right now.
Okay, I'm gonna hunter's mark the eyeballs.
Okay, Hunter's marking the eyeballs.
And I'm gonna shoot at
Balls.
the eyeballs.
Okay, go for it.
Question.
I will
Has it-
say the attack probably has disadvantage on it just because it's so dark in there at the moment.
Okay.
And
Has the creature made an action yet?
it had a surprise round on you.
It did?
We'll touch.
I
It
can't
attacks
be.
you.
I can't be surprised. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
So. Yeah. An
What's-
11.
What seems to be the trouble? I'll fix it. I'm gonna shoot him.
All right. First arrow goes zooming, and Dryden, you just feel this streak of air just directly in front of your face. No damage, but you feel something like something just whizzed by it, and in your dark vision, you can actually see just an arrow just right in front of your vision, mere inches from your nose.
The fuck was that?
I shoot the second one.
Mhm.
13.
Nice.
This one looks like it's about to directly impact it right on the eyes, and then the eyes dart back, and you hear the arrow hit the bookshelf with a dull thump, sound.
Okay.
To no effect though.
With that, I say, any chance we can get some light in here? I can't see anything. And,
All right.
I'll end my turn.
Leucis.
All right. I yell at the witch, the night witch, and say, "It's time for you to come into the light." Take a step back and cast Ring of Fire, or Wall of Fire, whatever.
Yeah.
But you can make it a ring, though, can't you?
I am. Yeah. Yeah.
A ring. Oh,
Fire.
He fell into the burning ring of fire.
Wow.
I'm gonna say with an 11, that does not work.
Nope.
Nope.
Takes 12 fire damage this time.
All right.
Oh yeah. And then I'm going to quicken a slow. Give her
Alright.
this.
So you're slowing her.
Wait, quick and a slow.
Yeah.
Ha!
Quicken
funny.
a slow.
All right. so
Oxymoron.
she is slowed for the time being.
GG's.
Bada bing, bada boom. How'd you do that
Ta-da.
circle before?
Huh? You hold Alt.
Alt for circle. I've got it.
Yes.
Okay, so you begin casting the magical wall of fire that erupts around her, and it actually the fire just erupts from the ground, goes shooting up into the ceiling, which at this point does illuminate most of the entire room. And now you guys you all look up and you see in the ceiling just vines and roots just coming out of darkness and just wrapping around and interweaving all across spiderweb like across the entire ceiling structure. You can see pretty much just all over, like all around. And Leucis, you watch as the dark image in the ring itself seems to stand there, and you watch as one of the arms kind of just kind of like extends further out. Another one extends further out. You watch as the shadow of this entity just begins to lengthen and grow about another 3 feet.
Snap.
Gross.
Fight me, you long ass bitch.
Anything else, Lucius?
That is it.
That's very dope. All right. This brings us to the doll's turn. The doll is going to make some attacks against Dryden.
Do it. You won't. Or you will. I don't know.
Okay. The first thing the doll is going to do is it's going to look at Dryden, and its head is just going to slightly turn. The stitches across its mouth, or that make up its mouth, are just going to stretch even wider and then begin to open just a bit. And you just hear it going, nap time, time for you to go to sleep. Blood will run dry as I take a little peep. I would like for all of you to make some wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I'm so good at these.
Anyone who's in nice. Anyone who's within 30 feet of her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Tides of Chaos that one.
Yeah.
Because it's worked out great so far.
Got some
That
bend
did
luck
not
for
that
me.
much better.
It has been working great so far.
Oh man, that's bad.
There's been 0 consequences.
Why did you bring this doll?
67.
67.
Creepy AF.
I regret nothing.
This is coming from a blood hunter.
All right, good to know. Okay. So all of you who have failed it, you are now currently paralyzed as the sound comes across your ears, and we'll make this paralyzed because reasons.
No.
The only one
It's my
who
turn.
succeeded against it is Tonph.
Hi. GG's, Tonph.
All right. So all of you are paralyzed at the moment. Which
Totally didn't go to wave and just rip my headphones out. I was like, hi, and then just launched.
and then-
It's like,
all right. And then paralyzed features are this, just so everyone's aware. Okay. And then it's going to make one attack against Brontor, I think. Yeah, it's going to make one knife attack against Brontor.
Oof.
So 14, and that's Cox, so 13, so 14. 21 to hit, Brontor?
Let me look. Yes, that hits.
All right. That's going to be 13 points of slashing damage as it continues to sing. It drops underneath Dryden's arm, goes spiraling around it, just kind of like strafing next to the side and right almost in, but kind of not necessarily in between you, but just off to where you're at, and goes slashing, aiming for your throat. But you manage to bring up one of your arms just in time, and it slashes directly across the upper forearm, digging into a bit of your bracer, but still managing to find flesh, and a little bit of blood begins to kind of drip out down your elbow.
Ugh.
And that's going to be the Evil Doll's turn. And this brings us to the Night Hag's turn. Does she take damage on her turn, Lucius?
For Firewall, yeah.
So at the beginning of her turn, she takes damage. All right.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Bada bing, bada boom. 31.
And it's a DC 14.
Well, I think when it's up, it's just a flat damage.
All right, so 31. Okay.
Like
Well,
it deals
if it's
5d8
up,
to each
does it-
creature that ends its turn within 10 feet. Yeah. So it doesn't appear to have a save when she's already in it.
Okay.
The save is only on the first one.
So 16 points of damage to her.
Is it the same damage though, or do you roll each time?
It's more fun to.
It
more
says
fun to
deals
roll each time.
5d8 to each creature. So I rolled the 31 that time.
It's more fun to roll each time.
I was just asking.
All right, so she's currently slowed. All right, so she's going to shout out and say, "Come forth, my pets. Your mistress needs you."
Oh no.
As her voice begins to drop lower and lower, and Tonph, Leucis, and Brontor all look around and see climbing up out of the earth the creatures that you have seen very before. These bulbous-looking, kind of humanoid zombie-ish creatures, and they begin to just one hand up out of the ground, the next one, and they begin to pull themselves up until they are just standing there. What looks like just one giant head one giant head on them, and large pus-filled boils encase their body.
It's Carl.
Now, this wouldn't technically be a spell, would it?
This is her action for the turn.
But is it a spell? Or just an action?
I believe it is just an action.
Right. Then we good. If it's a spell, you roll a d20 to see if it's a one action or two action
Let me
cast.
double check. It is not a spell. It's just something she can do, apparently.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Cool. All right. So that happens, and she's going to spend her movement to try and get the fuck out of this because she does not like being in fire. Actually, yeah, she's going to do that. 5, 10, and then she's going to just 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to move up that way to get out of it. All right, and it's the end of her turn, so she gets to make her saving throw against that slow, I believe.
Yep.
Does she take damage coming out of the fire?
No.
And that's going to be what type? What does it say? Is it for
14. Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Now,
So
was
that's going to be
her
17.
speed halved when she got out of there? Because that's
It was not. So she can only move 15 feet. So 5, 10. Still gets her out of there. 15.
thought I'd ask.
No, it's worth asking for sure. All right. Okay, so she gets out of there, and so she does a 17. I believe that beats your DC. Is that correct?
Yes.
Cool. She is no longer slowed. All right. This brings us to the Crypt Horrors. They spent their movement getting out of the earth, so they can't really do anything else at this turn. Brings us to Brontor. You're up.
Yeah. All right, how do I get out of this paralyzation?
I believe it is at the end of your turn you can save against it.
All right, so I guess I'll throw blood curses, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
I'm going to do that then. I'm going to give one to the doll.
The condition. Speak or move. You cannot speak or move either, by the way,
Okay.
since you are currently
I don't
paralyzed.
think I need to do those.
You sure?
Cast a curse. I don't. I'm not sure.
Is it spoken?
An incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions. Never mind.
What?
All right. Incapacitated. An incapacitated creature cannot take actions or reactions. So you can save at it, and that would be your turn.
All right. That's my turn then.
All right. So what'd you roll for? So go ahead and roll. Roll me your wisdom saving throw.
I believe in you.
Come on.
Hey!
Yeah. You save against it. You are no longer paralyzed or incapacitated, good sir.
That's my turn.
That is your turn. This brings us to the top of the initiative round. Dryden, you're up.
D20?
Just a D or your wisdom saving throw.
What's a oh, okay. Nope.
Nope, you're still paralyzed and incapacitated at the moment. So, Tonph, you are up. It is your turn. Brilliant light has expanded within this entire room. You can now see everything in the area. What are you doing?
Yay! Alrighty. I'm going to... I'm going to use Ensnaring Strike on the doll.
Go for it, dude.
So...
Franchy.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Sorry. Ignore that yeah. That's the yeah.
That'll hit.
So 25 for the Ensnaring Strike.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then this will be... Is that one dude within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay. I know it's technically... So, since he's within 5 feet of me, do I have disadvantage?
Yes.
Can I move first? And
So
then
you shoot.
the Ensnaring
You're
Strike? I'm just... Because since I brought it up...
You already rolled for the Ensnaring Strike, so the Ensnaring Strike goes off and fires at the doll. I'll say you can move after that then and take another shot if you would like to.
Okay, and then have disadvantage?
Well, if you're moving away from the guy, you would probably have regular attack unless you're like you'd be able to take a regular attack against it because you wouldn't.
No,
be
I'm not
melee
shooting
attack.
him. I'm still shooting the doll. But
Oh.
I can't remember if it's any creature within 5 feet imposes a disadvantage or if
No,
it's
no.
just
Only
shooting
it's only like if you're within. It's only if your target that you're shooting is within 5 feet.
Oh,
Like,
well, then
basically-
I don't care.
Basically, if you're in melee with a creature and you're trying to hit it with a ranged attack, then it's going to be at disadvantage. But
Okay.
since you're attacking the doll, no, fuck that.
Okay.
Not with
I
5
couldn't
feet.
remember. So then, yeah, I'm just going to shoot him.
Yeah, go for it.
So here's the second shot. 21 to hit.
Yep.
All right, so here's the hunter's mark for both of those. So
Nice.
6, and then he has to make the doll has to make a strength saving throw.
With a 3 and a -2 strength, I think that thing fails.
So yeah, he is
Yeah.
restrained right now
Yeah, he is.
and takes 1 piercing damage from it. So
Nice.
that is 22 damage, I believe.
Yep, got it. Cool.
Nice.
Yep. You take your arrow, you fire off the Ensnaring Strike. It goes and the arrow actually kind of seems to branch out and it completely encompasses around the doll. The doll is hanging there floating, and then it struggles against it and drops down to the floor. Everything encased except for its head, and you see the head kind of just trying to escape, watching it kind of like bounce around a little bit. You take a few more shots at it. And you watch as one of the shots just goes right past the cheek, grazing in a little bit of stuffing, kind of flops out of it.
Get stuffed.
Lucius.
All right. Here you go. Can I wild magic if I'm
If you want to.
paralyzed? Oh, I do want to. God.
Yeah, no, that'd be Tides of Chaos. Wild Magic's different.
Or yeah,
Right?
yeah. 92.
So we've got a 67 and a 92 working around.
Yeah. Storing them up.
And what was this one?
Already started.
92?
92.
Have you completed any other parts of the any other chapters?
Interesting.
The
Okay.
steps.
Lucius.
Steps.
Lucius.
Banishes
You-
himself.
As you feel this paralyzing fear continue to grip you, you feel this weird warm sensation in your nether regions, and a growing and spreading warmth seems to just kind of spread out
yeah.
from there down your legs, up your torso, and over the top of your head and across your horns. And you feel this, and you look down, you can see like this weird little purple energy just kind of emanating from you, and you realize it's coming from your book. You
Super Saiyan?
it hovers there over your body for a second. Your eyes begin to glow with this like kind of purple energy, and you feel as though all of your all of your sorcery points that you have spent, whatever those are regained.
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
GG's, man.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I was actually running really low on those.
Yeah, they are all back. You feel there's this overwhelming energy, this boon from Therisden coming up from you.
He's not such a dick after all.
Yeah, not right, apparently. All right, this brings us to Evil Doll's turn.
Currently restrained.
Currently restrained. Yeah. There's not really that many shadows in here at the moment. So, it's going to try and make a strength check to get out of it. That's another 1.
Yeah.
-2 modifier, so -1.
Yeah.
Nope, that thing is just still just bouncing around. Like you watch this, the little bauble kind of just boom, 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 boom. Just it's failing miserably right now. That's about all that thing can do. This brings us to the Night Hag's turn, and she is going to cast Magic Missile on you guys.
No.
Magic missile.
Magic missile. Got that. Magic missile.
Magic Missile. All right. All right. So that is going to be. D4. This. 44 plus 2. It is. All right. So. All right. So it is 44. One of the missiles is 3. So 3 damage is actually she's gonna shoot them all at Leucis. So that is going to be 11 points of damage as these purple bolts of energy boom, 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 pop into existence and just go zooming all around the room, and then all just impact helix style right into Leucis's chest. And you go flying back into the into the ground, and your head kind of boom, lands right up against the softness of the bed, and just a cloud of dust kind of explodes as you hit that.
Well, I would cast my reaction, but I can't.
Nope.
Damn it.
Nope. All right, so that is her turn. Let's see. Yeah, because she gets that. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's all she can do for the moment. Brings us to Crypt Horror's turn. One's going to move in and attack Tonph. This one's going to move in and attack Leucis. That one's just going to stick there and attack Brontor.
It sounded like you said crypt whore, and I was
That's
like,
exactly what I thought
Crypt
he said.
Horror.
Crypt Horrors.
Crypt Horrors. The Crypt Horrors. All right.
it's like, damn girl, you working if
All right, so first attack is going to be that's going to be a 14 to hit Lucius.
What's your base AC? Is it Dex plus proficiency, or is it just Dex?
for
10 plus your
what?
AC.
Your AC?
Yeah,
Do you not
Is that-
have any armor on?
it was magical.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
So then you'd just be unarmed because you're not proficient in unarmed or
Yeah,
unarmored.
Yeah, you just have robes on, don't you? You don't have
Yeah, so
any.
it's-
So it'd
12
just be
Yeah,
10?
I think yours is. Yeah, it's.
Or what's your Dex?
I think
right?
it's 8 plus 8
Yeah,
plus
8 plus your
Oh,
dex.
wait, plus your Dex. Yeah, so 10.
Yeah, so that hits. You take.
Yeesh.
I will look it up just to verify.
You
Well,
take.
mine's 10 plus Dex, and I have unarmored defense, so I don't know. If it's the same for everyone else, then I'm doing something wrong.
Hang on a second. Player's handbook. Ho!
That's what I'm looking
D&D
right now.
Beyond, where you at?
Swimming
Without
in the
armor
books.
or a shield, your character's AC equals 10 plus his or her Dex modifier.
Oh, mine's Dex plus Constitution, right? Never mind.
Yeah. So my base is 12, but it still hits. Unless I'm gonna bend block that fucker.
This is what happens. This is
Bend
what
it,
happens.
bro.
What are you?
Now,
Bend it like Beckham.
Chill.
sorcerer, tiefling sorcerer. On D&D Beyond, it says 10 plus your Dex modifier, or unarmored.
that's right. It's back here with AC and stuff. Okay, that's right. Do. Without armor or shield, character's AC is equal to 10 plus dexterity modifier. Yeah.
So that's a 12. And I'm going
Dryden,
to.
I believe yours is your Constitution modifier.
Constitution plus dexterity.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Which I
bend
still
his
don't-
luck.
I've been told over and over again that unarmored defense is supposed to be amazing, and I'm stuck at 15. Like, my defense, my armor class will never get higher, and I'm like,
Unless you do a
okay.
stat boost.
yeah, and then it'll go up 1.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know how I let people talk me into this. It was a terrible decision. So,
Well, you can get magic items that increase your AC.
yeah, that's all I can go by. I don't know. I just, if anyone were to say, I'm thinking about going to unarmored defense, I would say, don't fucking do it. Because I made
Like typically without magic, it's like 16 is about your average.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Lucius, you take 7 points of piercing damage from the first attack, and the second attack is a natural 2. God, I can't roll for shit tonight with these guys. All right.
It's not always a bad thing.
Next attack is against Tonph. The first attack is going to be a 4, so 10.
No.
All right. And the second attack is going to be a 22 to hit.
No.
All right. So you take 10 points of slashing damage as one of the claws just comes raking down across the back of your body. And then the 2 against Brontor are a 4 and a 17. Okay, so the 17 will hit Brontor. The 1 will not.
Correct.
7, 1. So you take 8 points of slashing damage as a claw comes raking across your back. And the second time you're able to swing one of your hammers back and just block the second attack as it comes in. This brings us to Brontor. You're up.
Okay, I'm going to cast Blood Curse of the Mutual Suffering on him. Guy just attacked me.
All right.
And that's right here. And then I'm going to swing my hammer twice.
Go for it.
Hammer time.
Dun-na-na-na. Dun-na-dun-na.
I'm so proud of my shadows.
Hey, somebody had to do it.
And the shadows did.
12 hit.
So you go to swing, you go to pull back to swing, but the Crypt Horror still has his hand on the handle of your hammer, and you have to kind of yank it away from him before you can even attempt to get an attack on him. But as you go to attack this one, unfortunately that him holding on like kind of really threw off the pacing of it. So you completely just whiff that.
Nice. You say, take this one. Come on.
Yeah, that'll hit.
23 to hit.
Nice.
Yeah,
7. Something.
nice. All right, so that goes slamming into the side. You feel a rib crack, and you actually like follow through with the blow, and you watch as like a good portion of like the stomach and one of the pus bubbles that's like located on the stomach just burst and all over the ground. Kind of like
Ew.
Monster was awesome.
When Tonph says ew.
Yeah. Dryden. Top of the round. You're up.
I finally get 12.
Nope.
I almost crit failed.
Yeah. So Dryden, you are just luckily nothing's around you, but you are still just like that melody just continually playing in the back of your head. It's freaking you out, man.
Yeah, no kidding. And even better, I was feeling better. I was rolling like shit in the beginning, and then I got that crit for initiative, and I was like, yes! And here we are.
Oh man. Brings us to Tonph. You're up.
Gotcha. How's everybody looking around as far as like, can I see if anybody's kind of looking a little bit rough or wear?
Lucius is laying on the ground, next to his head kind of slumped into a bed at this point.
Is he
he's a little-
depressed or is he?
Is he just
going through
having a
something.
bad day?
I mean, you know Lucius a little better than I do at this point, so.
Okay. I'm gonna slide over to him.
Yeah.
Am I still within the
You're
melee
still within
range?
5 feet, so you will not be taking an attack of opportunity. You're just going to strafing around him.
Dookie. And I'll do a cure wounds 2nd level.
Mhm.
So it'll be 2d8. Plus 3. So you get
Oh,
7.
Nice. It's something.
I don't know, potential
it's
19.
It's better than nothing.
I guess.
You can also do. Well, I don't know if we can do hit dice.
And not in the middle of combat. That's more for short rests.
Well, if we say it's a short rest, which everybody,
I'm kind of taking a short
Time out, car!
time out. We need.
I mean, if you guys want to try that, you can. Not sure how the rest of them are going to feel about that, though.
And then as a bonus action. So I'm just checking something real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
For some reason, I just thought of 4 barbarians. You know, if we were all barbarians with what is it, the turtle, whatever, Path of the Turtle. We all just get into combat, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna take a short rest."
Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Brings us to Lucius. You're up.
Here we go.
Wisdom saving throw.
15.
What you needed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. All right. Well, I mean, that's my turn, though.
Yeah, it's your turn, but you managed to get up, and you feel however you keep doing that, you feel your power. You feel your power kind of come back, and you, for some reason, inhale deeply. I'm not sure why, but you do. It's a character choice, man.
I'm alive.
Brings us to the evil doll. It's going to try and freaking get out of this goddamn thing. What's his DC?
Oh, it got me.
I don't know what his DC is, so I'm going to assume it fails with a 8.
Probably.
God damn this doll. All right, so this brings us to the Night Hag's turn. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Not for us.
Yeah, this will be fun. I'm trying to think if any of you are looking at her at the moment.
I mean, I've been staring at her this whole time, but I can't.
Okay. So yeah, well, those of you who can see her, watch as her form, watch as she like, and whoosh, her form just vanishes, in a puff, and she is just not in range, or you don't see her anymore.
All right. One less problem, guys.
Nice.
Are we celebrating? Yay!
We did it.
What do we do?
She's gone.
Who's gone?
The Night Witch.
The Night Hag?
Oh,
What happened?
Haggis?
She disappeared.
haggis.
All right.
Night Haggis.
The night haggis.
Night Hag.
This brings us to the Crypt Horror's turn. This one's going to attack Tonph.
Group war.
2 attacks.
No, it's not. I don't know.
That's a natural 20 for the first one.
I tried
And-
telling it no. Does that amount to anything?
It doesn't. No.
I think the DM has to say, "Oh wait, you're right."
Are you a bard?
I can be.
You're not. So that's gonna be a natural 20 for the first one and a 17 for the second one.
Yeah, those will hit.
All right. So the first one. So we'll start with the natural 20. That's gonna be 4. I think 16. That's gonna be a total of 20 points of damage for the natural 20 for the first, and then the second one is gonna be 5, 6. 6 points of damage, so a total of 26 damage for as the 2 claws just come streaking down, one grabbing you by the head and actually just raking through the back of your, like across the back of your head, like this, almost like digging into your scalp. The second one just going to scrape right across your upper back. It's not feeling too good. Next one's against Leucis. That's going to be a 9. And a 13.
13 will hit.
Okay.
You could bend it though.
I'm not going to.
Like
So you take 7 points of damage as the claw rakes right up the middle of your torso.
Hellish
and-
Rebuke.
Yeah, go for it.
Dex save.
Dex save against it.
Mhm.
With a -2. Yo, fuck off. Okay, with a 4. No.
He takes 4 damage.
Nice.
Yo, shit.
And it is
Jeez.
susceptible to fire damage.
I thought you said,
takes
and
8
this is
damage.
where we'll pick up next week on the right. It just had the same ring to it, and I was like, damn, that was okay. I guess we got somewhere to be.
And 2 attacks against Brontor are going to be a natural 1 and a natural 2. So
Nope.
So Brontor is just dodging every which way at this point, using his hammer to just boom, just kind of block the claw attacks as it's trying to get at you. This brings us to Brontor.
Yeah. I'm going to throw a blood curse of the eyeless on him. Stack him up with the curses.
Okay,
So he'll get -3 on his next attack roll.
good to know.
And then I'm gonna swing a hammer at him again.
Go for it.
Whatcha? 23 to hit.
Yeah.
11. And then another one. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
9.
Nice.
20 points.
All right. Yeah, you just wail right into it, bursting a few more of the giant pus bubbles, one on each shoulder. It's kind of explode and just land onto the ground. You do watch as the ground begins to kind of sink in a little bit, where all the pus is kind of landing. Luckily, none's gotten on you yet.
Good.
Top of the initiative round, Dryden. Give me that wisdom saving throw.
I believe.
Believe too hard.
Now, I have a question.
Oof.
Is the paralyzed caused by the doll?
Yes.
Because while restrained, I'm pretty sure, doesn't it have, you have advantages against it? Hold on. I gotta look up something. I'm just curious.
I like this one.
Hold on. I don't know what restrained. I gotta look it up again. Oh, it was on page 290. Yeah, going. I'm looking. I'm not. Why is that not work anymore? Okay, so restrained. A restrained creature attack rolls. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have advantage on it. Never mind. I was trying.
He's trying.
I was thinking my hunter's mark. I have wisdom saving throws against targets, so I have advantage.
To be fair, this is the first time Dryden's been held down from a fight in a year.
Yep.
So I'm not gonna fight too hard.
I'm just wanting. I'm wanting our mean green cutting machine.
Trust me, me too. Probably more than you do.
So, all right,
Tom,
so
you're up.
regardless. Alrighty. Well, seeing as how this guy's being an asshole, I'm going to move across the room. So I'm going to use my movement and my bonus dash to get to the other side of the room.
Okay. Are you using? Do you have disengage or is?
No. So
Okay.
he'll still have an opportunity attack with disadvantage, though. And is
That's
the
a natural 1, so nope.
Is the wall of fire still going?
It is still going.
Okay. I'm gonna move here then. So that'll be, yeah, okay. Can I still see the doll?
Where are you? Dryden, through Dryden's legs, I'll say yes, you can.
Because I do ignore 3/4.
Yeah, I'm aware. Through Dryden's legs, you can see the head of it still like kind of bouncing and kind of squirming, making this really annoying face, like.
Right. And I'm just gonna shoot it with sharpshooter, and I have advantage on it because it's restrained.
Yeah, go for it.
So this son of a bitch gonna get the licking. So sharpshooter. So that'll be a 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, and that'll be a 13 to hit.
That still hits.
Hey, so
That's pretty good.
Hold on, calculating. 15. So that's 35, right?
I think so.
Because that's 17 plus 18. That's 35 plus the hunter's mark. So that is 42 damage.
Nice.
Nice. So this one.
Oh, and it takes. Did its turn go already? It takes piercing damage at the start of its turn.
Oh, go ahead and roll for that. I didn't take it at the last turn.
Okay.
Good call. Good call.
Because it's still restrained. So
Yeah.
So 6.
Nice.
So
Ooh.
total of 47. Oh yeah, 48. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So fire off your arrows. One actually goes and actually embeds itself right in the forehead of this creature, and you now see it's just still like struggling, really annoyed at this stupid little arrow that's just now sitting right in its forehead. The second one goes and actually hits also just right above it in its cheek area. This thing's starting to look like a little bit of a pincushion at the moment. Anything else, Tonph?
No, I don't think. Yeah, I can't do anything else. So yeah, that'll be it.
Brings us to Leucis. You're up.
I'm gonna cast Misty Step to get out of here. And how tall are these bookshelves? I'm assuming these are bookshelves over here.
They're like 5 feet up.
Sweet, I'm gonna get on them.
Okay.
I think I can get to about there.
Yeah, you can get up there.
And then I'm going to quicken a chromatic orb at 3rd level.
Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm going to smite this guy that smacked me.
Go for it.
Was it
Smite him.
fire damage?
Fire damage.
Nice.
I assume so.
Green flame.
Son of a bitch.
Tides of chaos, man.
Tides of chaos.
Tides of chaos.
Tides of chaos.
Go for it.
Fuck.
Oh, rip the dream.
Can I bend luck and Tides of Chaos in the same go?
No.
Okay. 10.
Nope. It just goes flying over this entity with unnatural speed. It seems to like just kind of like you swear it's going to hit, and then it just right out of the way as it just flies right over its shoulder. It looks at you and with some spit, right at you. All right, Lucius, is that it?
Yeah, that's all.
All right, this brings us to the evil doll's turn. Once again, at the start of his turn, go ahead and roll that piercing damage. For the love of God and all this.
Yeah.
Kill it.
5.
Yeah.
5 piercing damage. Nice.
Dope.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. All right. God!
Bless it.
Natural 1 and a 4. God damn it.
Yep.
This evil doll is just, it's pissed off, man. It's trying to get out. Oh.
Now, it doesn't have to do disadvantage on the restrained.
Regardless, I'm giving it to it because it's small. It's
I
tiny.
was just saying, you for the strength throw, you don't roll disadvantage. It's just dex.
I'm giving it disadvantage.
You know what? You do you. It gets disadvantage.
Motherfucker.
All right.
Cool. Okay.
Okay. All right. You watch as a form shimmers directly underneath the green glow above in the ceiling, and the lady who is now much
Hag.
like her skin has turned from this like cracked like kind of regular color to this now more midnight purple color, and she is much taller and much larger. Her arms are lankier. She looks all around at you all, and she is going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement at Tonph. So
I don't know what that does.
Feebless.
this is a range. Let's just make sure I have it correct. It's a range spell attack.
Not enfeeblements.
Ray of Enfeeblement. All right. That's going to be a natural 17 plus her spell attack modifier, which is +7. So that's going to be a 24 to hit.
I'm gonna say it hits.
All right. So you watch as this black beam of energy is going to coalesce in her inner palm, and she thrusts it forward straight at you. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with a weapon that uses its strength until the end of the spell. Oh shit! Well, it's not going to do shit for you, but
Woohoo!
but that's what happens because I
I'm
already said
so
I already rolled.
enfeebled.
You watch as this black energy just kind of sinks into your chest. Your arms feel a little weaker, but not much else really changed at that point.
My poor short sword feels so much heavier.
I'm so
my
sorry to
mighty
everyone
carrying
who
this thing
just got
around.
blown up by that new audio. Sorry. It changed
that?
tracks and it was about 1,000% louder.
Jesus.
Sorry about that.
Well,
I went down
she's,
to like 7% too, so that was really bizarre.
Well, that did not work the way that you wanted it to.
So, was there any damage?
Nope.
Oh.
Ray of Enfeeblement is literally just a black beam of inverting energy springs forth from the finger towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the end of the spell.
Cool.
The end. I should have read the spell first before doing that. Oh well.
I'm enfeebled.
You are enfeebled. As a bonus action, she's going to and you watch as her form once again shifts.
Well, that was fun.
All right. This brings us to Cryptors.
Cryptors.
Cryptors!
This one is going to move up and attack.
Turning tricks in your crypts for years.
This one's going to move up and attack Dryden. This one's going to move down and attack Tonph.
What a crypt trip.
First attack. God damn it. All right, so only one of those hits Tonph. That is...
Yeah, I have a 17, 18.
Yeah, it rolled a natural 17, and the 11 is not going to hit. So,
Boo.
11. So that's 11 points of piercing damage against you, Tonph.
Boo.
This one against Dryden is a 14 plus. It's going to be a 17 to hit.
Yes.
All right. That's a 3 and a 4. So you have a total of 4 damage coming your way from that one attack that actually hit you.
Wait, so okay, don't half anything. My rage is out.
Right. I rolled a 3 on the dice, and then I rolled a 1, so 4.
Oh, 4. Okay, good. Okay. Just want to make sure that you weren't
Yep.
halving things. Because 7, by our means, would have been 4. Yeah, okay.
I'm aware.
Cool.
Okay, and this one's
Rage doesn't
attacking-
hold up when you haven't done anything or taken damage in 7 turns.
So I did like 3.
It feels like 7.
This one's attacking Brontor.
You
That's
can't
gonna
hit
be
me, Cryptor.
that's gonna be a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll hit, and the other one is a 9. So no.
No.
6, and total of 8 points of damage for that one attack.
Got it.
Awesome. All right.
He takes half, right?
Oh yeah, he takes half of that.
He does take half of that. So, what did I say? You got 6
8.
points of damage. Oh,
Mhm.
so he takes 4
And did he
damage.
take -3 on his attack rolls?
He did not. So neither. So that actually doesn't hit.
Nice.
Well, there you go.
2 points.
All right. Good deal. Nice. All right. This brings us to Brontor's turn.
I'm gonna swing my hammer at him
Go for it.
2 times.
Go for it.
12 and a 19.
That'll hit.
Nice. So 7 and
The
5.
12 doesn't. The 12 doesn't hit. The 19 does hit though.
Okay, 5.
All right.
That'll do it.
Boom! It just slams right into the middle of its chest cavity this time, and you actually see like part of it like actually like cave in a little bit, and it's and like tries to start vomiting up this bile onto you, and you make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Come on. 16.
Yeah, you manage to dodge out of the way, and it goes splattering on the floor right towards Dryden's feet, and you watch as the just like kind of steam begins to rise off of it.
Gross.
Brings us to the top of the initiative round, Dryden.
I
believe
suppose you want me to try to save again?
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Do it.
Oof. I'll bend luck. I'll bend luck for you.
Don't waste your time. It's not worth it. I'm free!
He's out.
It's not worth it. I'm free, mother.
So as you steal yourself,
As depression sinks in deeper.
as you steal yourself, and as the you try to force it out, and you're just like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth going on. You hear Leucis shout from the top of the bookshelf.
It's dangerous to
You
go
can
alone.
do this.
And
Wake up.
You can save 15% on car insurance by switching to Geico.
This ride session is
And-
brought to you by
It's not the
Geico.
time for sleeping.
oh, there goes our Geico thing. And this and you feel yourself be able to break out, be able to finally be able to move, and are no longer paralyzed.
That reminds me of the.
I cast
the giraffe.
return, so I get to go again.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
No, it's
Cast a
it's-
wish.
That's the thing.
Tonph, you're up.
Nice.
Nice. Crikey.
Wait, as a bonus action, can I rage?
You don't take actions or reactions when you are.
Yo, DM, go fuck yourself.
Just
kidding.
Whoa.
You are
And
incapacitated.
smited.
So, that is the end of turn. This brings us to Tonph.
A giant stone
A giant boulder lands on top of Dryden.
Yeah, right?
is there, so how tall are the flames?
There's no saving him.
Probably 15 feet up.
It goes up to 20 feet.
Oh, so it's all the way up to the ceiling at this point.
Well,
You start to hear the crackling of wood at the top.
well then. Dude, this dude's just being a dick. Well, I'm gonna go jump on the bed.
All right,
I'm
he's
on the
going-
bed.
That's gonna be a 5,
Yes, yes.
right over the top of your head.
Okay. And I'm just gonna keep shooting that dude.
Go for it.
So, and you know what? Might as well sharpshooter. Can I still see the doll? I assume I can still see the doll.
Make me just make me a perception check.
Yeah. 21.
Yeah, you can see. Yeah, you can see. You kind of have to jump up on the bed spring about like you have to keep jumping in order to finally eventually get a shot. But you think with your trained eye you can hit it.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
Well, I'm gonna sharpshooter. Do I still have advantage? I'll leave this up to you.
For the sharpshooter or for
Because he's still restrained.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know with me bouncing.
Yeah.
It's like a
All right.
28-foot bed.
Well, it is a large bed. I'm hoping that he can't crawl very well, so I'm like, get in the middle of the bed. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot him twice, sharpshooter and horde breaker, because he's within 5 feet of the other guy.
Go for
So this will be sharpshooter on the doll. So and then I'll horde breaker, sharpshooter, horde breaker. Got it?
I gotcha. Make
Okay.
your rolls.
So, that'll be a 16 to hit.
Hits for the doll. Yes,
Yes.
that hits.
Okay, so this is just the dude next to him.
Dude. Okay.
Wow. Oh, wait. Wow, what a tease. So, 23 to hit the.
Yeah.
All right, and doll. Wait. Okay, so that's a 19 and a 14.
Yep.
So no, well, it's a 14. Yeah, it's still 14.
Yep.
Okay, and then this is the golem dude. 26.
Yes.
Okay, so
For the doll damage.
doll damage is 15 plus.
You know what? I'm gonna do Tonph a favor and bend luck for him too. I've got all these sorcery points for your
what?
attack roll.
I hit all of them.
He hit
Oh,
everything.
that 14 hit also?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I
Yep.
thought it was a 15 AC.
All right. Doll damage.
Yeah, doll damage is 15 plus 22. So 32, 37 plus the harness mark. So 47 on the doll.
Okay.
And then the golem took
19.
9 plus. He took 19.
All right. Good to know. And 19. Gotcha. All right. Cool. So jumping up and down on the bed, you just unleash a flurry of arrows. The doll's head is starting to look like a giant pincushion. Like there's just so many arrows sticking out of it.
Dope.
And you keep firing off, and they even like are hitting into the giant crypt horror as well. Anything else, Tom?
I throw some pocket sand behind me and try and like pocket sand. I throw it at the crypt horror that was that hit me earlier.
Okay, it's like halfway across the room. So
Okay,
you fine. Lucius, you're up.
I didn't stutter.
Fair enough. Lucius,
Pocket
you're up.
sand.
All right. I'm going to spend sorcery points to get a first level spell back. And then I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb as fire on my dude down here at the bottom. 24 to hit and 12 fire.
Which guy?
The one at the bottom.
This one?
Yeah, the one that's aggressing Tonph.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 24 hit. So you summon the chromatic orb, and you feel once again this purple energy begin to swell from the book down at your waist, and you watch as the fire energy begins to glow this deep crimson red, and then begins to seem to almost grow hotter and hotter, almost too hot for you. And it watches the flames go from this orange, crimson, red color to a deep, dark purple color. As it just is spinning and rotating in your hand, you throw it forward. It goes and slams actually into the upper shoulder, disintegrating the entire.
Integrating.
Kind of actually
That
both.
sounds like
actually.
a math problem.
Yeah, he's integrating so fiercely, it's incinerating him.
Incinerating the upper arm, the entire upper arm, and almost like upper portion of its chest. That actually does 24 damage because it is susceptible to fire, but then due to your wild magic, it doubles that.
Nice.
So total of 48 damage.
Pretty good.
As you look down at this entity, and like just half of its upper body is just gone. Its face is just like it's missing half its face. Pus is just dribbling down its entire side. It's a
Is this the one I
gruesome
was
sight.
swinging at?
No.
Okay.
And then I'm going to quicken a mage hand and grab the doll.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the doll and throw him into the fire, the ring of fire.
Okay.
And so Dryden and do they get opportunity attacks since it's moving away from him?
I'd say no, because this is you picking it up, not necessarily it moving away on its own volition.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna chuck him in there.
All right.
And so he'll take 5d8 for entering.
Yeah, go for it.
29 fire damage.
We're vines, though.
All right. And the vine, as it crosses over the fire, the vines are disintegrated as well.
Way to steal my thunder, man.
All right.
Hey,
Just put like 100 damage into that thing.
and here's another 30 for you, or 29.
All right. Well, it is the top of the evil doll's turn, and it's at the beginning of the turn that it takes damage from fire.
Another 5d8.
Go for it.
And oh no, he doesn't take the d6.
25 fire damage.
No, it's at the end of his turn.
Was it the end?
Yeah, it's the end.
Well, it's still gonna have to take it if it tries to exit at this point. What's the? Oh, well, it's got that in there. All right, so it's going to rush under. Actually,
Russia?
you guys can't.
Russia under what?
You guys actually can't see this, so.
Nope.
Nope.
But it is still hunter's marked. So.
He is hunter's marked.
All right, so Tonph, you feel it kind of scuttle around a little bit in the ring of fire. Not really sure what to do. You feel it stop. We're gonna roll a d6 here and see what happens. Okay, you feel it stop, and it's stuck there, and it can't move, can't get out. It's just there. Now go ahead and roll at the end of its turn the fire damage.
You want me to use that one I rolled before? The 25.
It won't matter. Leucis, how do you want to do this?
Yes. So as he's scurrying about, trying to save his life from being burned alive,
Yeah.
he gets under the table and he thinks he's safe. And I want like a plasma arc on, you know how you see those on the sun, how it whips out.
Yeah.
And it just licks him real good
Yeah.
and
Lick
just
it real good.
incinerates him.
So it's this giant like arm of tongue and flame just whips out from the side of the wall right where it's hiding underneath the table, and it smacks it. That in and of itself doesn't end it, but the doll goes flying back through the air, and all the rest of you look at just as there's this little sound as there's just cascading burning fireball just comes flying out and lands directly at Dryden's feet as it wriggles, wreathes just in flames, burning, the last little glint of blue in its eyes going to black as it just withers and dies at Dryden's feet. Burned crispy. Medium well.
Nice.
Damn.
Burned,
Alright.
crispy, and medium well are two very different things.
I know.
He was seared but cooked.
Extra crispy.
I'm trying to sound cool. I'm not. I understand.
No, you did good.
Let me have my moment, Dirk.
You
That's not
can't
the right
have
quote.
seared and crispy and it still be medium well.
That's fair enough.
That was a good.
Anyways,
You guys are just
It's
all
called a
about
flash
those,
burn.
You're all
So-
about those participation awards here.
Look, I just had my kill stole from me by a dude who literally used a mage hand to throw it.
I haven't even attacked this motherfucker.
Cantrips for the win, man.
He's
All
like,
day.
I'm gonna quicken my cantrip.
all right. This brings us to the Night Hag's turn.
No.
She is going to whoop right into existence behind Leucis, and she is going to cast Sleep.
Fuck you.
You're gonna be good.
You're
am?
fine. She's casting it on Leucis.
Oh, I thought it was another one of those group things.
Nope.
I think technically it's within a radius.
It
Shut
is
the-
technically, and
Dude.
within 20 feet of a point that she chooses.
Hey, that can work out though, because it has to go from. Well, no.
does.
Can't work out.
Dryden's just out of range.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Brontor and Lucius though will have to save. Will potentially have to save against this. So she's rolling 5d8, or no, they don't save.
No, they don't save. Yeah, it
yep.
just goes up.
All right, so Lucius, where are you at HP wise?
I'm at 11 health.
Okay, so she's going to use 11 of those to drop to make you fall unconscious.
So 18.
So 18. So, and then Brontor, where are you at?
I am at 68.
Okay, so she's going to dump the rest into you, and you all of a sudden just feel really tired, but you're still standing. Just a wave of exhaustion just right over you. But
Do I try to save against that?
no, there's no save.
Okay.
Leucis just drops unconscious at this point.
Leucis,
Do I
no!
take the 29?
Yeah, what was that?
Do I take the 29?
No, she
No.
chooses how those hit points get based. Like if you
Distributed.
are distributed, and she tries to like drop people down to 0. So Lucius just is dropped and goes unconscious and is sleeping.
Copy
Now,
that.
question. Can I use a reaction to transfer my hunter's mark to the hag? Since the doll is now incinerated.
It's a bonus action to transfer it, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say no.
Gotcha.
Those are different things. All right. So Lucius, you are sleeping and unconscious at the moment. And she's gonna, as a bonus action, and right out of existence again.
This is stupid.
All right. Kurtor is going to run. Let's see. 5,
Kurtor's
10, 15, 20. Get up on the bed over to Tonph and make 2 attacks against Tonph.
Well, he's a
Big
son of a
old
bitch.
That's going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
And the other one is less than that, so nope, that does not hit. So as he's like trying to walk on the bed, he kind of like stumbles and falls and bounces kind of like right past Tonph a little bit and swipes out with one arm and just misses. This one's going to attack Dryden with 2 attacks. And it's going to be a 22 to hit and a I can math 11 to hit. So
Yes and no.
all right, so first one for 9 points of total damage for the attack that hits you. And then Brontor, here comes the 2 attacks from your guy.
Oh no, I'm down to double-digit health, guys.
Mutual suffering still in effect. The other one is not.
Yep.
Oh no!
But the -3 isn't. Okay.
Whatever will we do?
So this will bring us to.
Tonph's face.
So that's a 20 to hit Brontor, and the other
Yeah.
one is a 12 to hit.
No.
All right. So Brontor, you take 8. You take 15 points of damage.
All right, and they take half that.
Yeah.
Round it up. That's 8.
Yep, it is.
I'm on this shit. I ain't letting anybody get away with less than the round up.
All right. And it's the Cryptor's turn.
You could build another Dryden out of the amount of HP I've had rounded up on me.
You really could. Brings us to Brontor's turn. You're up.
Okay, 1 second. I want to see if this is. I can. Okay, I'm gonna do this as a bonus action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the. Wait on. Yeah, blood curse of the transfusion.
Okay.
So 2d6 I'm gonna give to Lucius, and it's gonna come from me.
Hey,
He's still sleeping.
I start having better.
Oh, he's just
dreams.
sleeping. He's not. Well, like he says 11, so he's hurt.
Yeah.
He could take it. So
So you do gain those hit points back, for sure.
so that'll take 6 from me, but I get him back once it's over.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Is it temporary hit points or is it normal?
Just normal hit points.
Just normal hit points, yeah.
Question.
But you are still sleeping.
Yep.
Question. Is Wall of Fire still going?
Wildfire is still going.
It's not a concentration thing?
Nope. It's just something that happens, if I recall
Oh.
correctly.
Awesome. Never mind.
Could
I
be
was like,
wrong.
I just wanted to make
But-
sure I could still see.
Could be wrong, but it's more fun if there's just like this wall of fire that's just perpetually going, I think.
ring of fire.
Burn, burn, burn.
Okay, then I'm gonna swing my
burn,
blood
burn,
curse
burn.
warhammer at him, or just the warhammer.
Go for it.
Nice.
17 to hit, 23 to hit.
Both will hit.
Yeah. 12 hit points.
Nice, very nice. Yeah. This time you actually slam it into you slam it like once into like the left, or both times into the left arm. And you watch as like the arm just completely snaps, and like you can see like a bit of bone coming out of it. You hit it again right at the elbow where the bone is sticking out, and you watch as just the entire like portion is now just kind of dangling there by like a few tendons. You've effectively dropped it down to only making 1 attack each round.
Bam.
All right.
I'll take it.
Top of the round, Dryden.
Finally.
Heyo.
So Dryden's
Love you,
pissed,
Yeah, go
right? So he gonna rage.
For it. Yeah. Dryden.
He gonna rage.
He gonna rage.
You gonna rage to die?
He's pretty mad at this guy right here because he's ugly and he's
Yeah.
right next to him, and so he's gonna continue with the newfound negotiation arm axe, and he's gonna savage attack that motherfucker twice.
Go for it.
First attack.
Heyo.
Hey,
Fucking hell yeah! Oh hell yes!
Welcome back, Dryden.
Hell yeah.
That's 20 damage on the first hit with the 29 to hit. Oh hell yeah! Oh hell
Nice.
yeah!
Yeah.
Basketball game tomorrow. The second one's 18 to hit with 7 damage.
That will do.
27
That'll
damage.
do, Pug. That'll do.
That will do.
Yeah. The first one you just are so pissed off. You just rage at him that you just like basically just full on just take the negotiation and just jam it as hard as you can into the chest cavity. You watch it sink like about halfway into the chest cavity where boils are just erupting all around this place. And being even more pissed, you just take the palm of your hand, reel back, leaving the negotiation head in there, and just slam it even further into the chest cavity, watching as like it just completely bisects this creature in half. The lower half drops down to the ground and just kind of explodes in pus. The top half is still drops down to the ground while you pull the negotiation out of it, and it's still writhing and trying to grab at you, but you have effectively made its movement nothing at this point. Like,
Bitch.
it's kind of insane.
Sure.
Anything else, bud?
I spit on it.
Spit at you.
That's your bonus action.
All right, Tonph.
I spit at you. I'm gonna get on this, and I'm gonna go right back to the other side. No. But, and once I get over there, I'm gonna surround myself in a
Jesus, no.
spike growth. Yeah. And so 20-foot radius.
Chat
Yeah.
right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fuck. So. Wait. Why is it not? Oh.
I'm reading through it right now. It's great. All right. Anyway, so spike growth. Okay.
I assume I don't know how big that is. It's supposed to be bigger, but I'm just
That's fine.
yeah, I'm just basically like coating myself in this corner over here.
Right, I gotcha.
And I was like, I don't want to get hit.
No.
All right, so between me and him is 40 feet.
Gotcha.
And that's it.
All right. The vines.
I am going to keep an eye out. Well, can I do a bonus action as a and hold it?
You can only hold actions. Can't hold bonus actions.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to transfer my hunter's mark to that dude that's been hitting me.
Okay. Hunter's mark to the dude that's been hitting you. Do.
Yep. So
Leucis,
I'm asleep.
follow me.
you're asleep.
I'm
I'm
Yeah.
asleep. Follow me.
Wall of fire. and
Lucius,
spike
you're
growth.
asleep. So I don't think there's anything you can do for that.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
I don't think there's a save.
So nope, there is no save. You are just asleep. Yep, you're asleep.
Follow me.
You are snoozing unconsciously. It's great. This brings us to the night hag's turn.
No.
Wait, he's snoozing unconsciously?
Yes.
You snooze consciously?
Sometimes. Anyways,
Why not?
apparently I just can't talk or think tonight. So
I'm just giving you crap, man.
No, I know. Oh, I know.
Night horse.
Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse, bad horse.
He rides across the nation, the thoroughbred of sin. He got the application that you just sent in. Needs evaluation,
Okay.
so let the teams begin. A heinous crime, a show of force. Murder would be nice,
Kind
of
of
course.
course.
Bad horse.
Bad horse.
Bad horse. He's
Bad
bad.
Okay,
horse.
I know that
Night
whole
Hag-
musical.
Night
so-
Hag is
So we're
going
gonna have to watch
so-
that at Guardian Con this year.
All right, so Lucius, you're even though you're sleeping, your dreams and everything are meshed with horrible visions of ponies
Puppies. Oh,
and
ponies.
rainbows. Things that
No,
Lucius
hey.
does not like.
No.
Things that make him uncomfortably.
No, I need death. Where's the death?
Yeah, there's no death anywhere to be found. Everything that you try to kill just stays there, smiling at you with this very creepy smile, and life just
Fuck you,
blossoming around you.
unicorns.
Like it's My Little Pony basically in your entire head right now. Like it's just everything
All
that
will burn.
like not like you try to burn like you try to use your magic and burn things, and flowers just sparkle out of the hand. So it's stress. It's basically stressing you out at this point.
Not happy.
Your maximum hit points are reduced by 5.
Oh, good.
So mark that.
Oh,
Does that take
great.
it off my current hit points as well?
It doesn't take off your current points. You're just
Okay.
maximum total hit points that you have is reduced by 5.
Ugh.
All right, and
Bummer.
she is going to then.
Because it wasn't low enough already.
She's then going to
Maybe
reappear.
don't be a bitch.
She's going to reappear and cast magic missiles one more time.
Oh, get out of here, Night Hag.
And that is 4d4 of damage. So a total of 13, and that's all going straight at Brontor.
Okay.
So 13 points of damage,
Okay, man.
whoosh, boom, right into Brontor. As just these arcane bolts just kind of slamming directly into you, and you go push right back into Dryden's back at this point.
I catch him like full Nelson style, like, "Oh, I got you, buddy."
That's impressive. You can do that when you're facing away from him.
Oh.
Me and Brontor have this deep connection.
Gotcha. All right.
The crystals have seeped into their brains.
All right. So this one's going to make one attack against Brontor, and that's going to be a 9 to hit. So nope.
No.
And this one is going to attempt to make 2 swipes with disadvantage at Dryden. And
He's
it's
on the
gonna-
floor, right? Half of him is
Yeah.
on the floor.
Yep.
He's like,
That's going to be a total of I'd like to point out that's a natural 20 and a 6. So the first one fails. The
Nice.
second one is a natural 19 and an 8. So it's just flailing about on the ground, just trying to swipe off at Dryden. And then the other one at Brontor missed his attack. This guy, not knowing any better, and wanting his quarry, is going to 5, 10. He's basically going to try and get all the way across, but I think he only gets like halfway because of spike growth. So
doesn't he take damage too?
he takes damage. Yep.
Okay,
What a
so
dummy.
it's 40 feet wide.
Yeah.
And so you said he gets halfway.
Yeah. Basically,
Okay, so that is
it's going to be a lot of damage.
8d4s.
It's like going shirtless through a briar patch.
Kinda, yeah.
Not fun.
But he doesn't know any better. He's a dumb idiot. So-
Oof.
15 damage.
Gotcha.
And then Hunter's Mark. I don't know if Hunter's Mark.
I feel like Hunter's Mark's with an attack. I don't feel like it's any time somebody takes damage.
With a weapon attack. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So This one brings us now to Brontor.
Yeah.
Brontor.
Wait, so it's my turn
Brontor, what
again?
would you like to do, good sir?
I'm gonna try to finish this guy off.
Go for it, my good man. You can do it. I believe in you.
Swinging.
Hey,
Hey, both will hit.
Nice.
Says 18 plus 8,
Yeah.
26
18 plus
damage.
26
And then,
damage. Nice.
1 second. No, that's it. I'll just leave it there.
Okay. So you go slamming into the other arm this time, or into the first arm that you had already like tried to bisect, and you completely send that arm just completely wailing off into the distance. It actually skids across the ground right next to the fire, and just completely gets incinerated that way. The second attack goes aiming right for the head, and you whack the head so hard that it just goes spins completely around full circle, and the body just crumples down to the ground.
Yo!
Nice.
Take that, night whore.
All right, top of the round, Dryden.
I want to do wacky stuff. if I can.
1 second. I have a third attack if I critical hit one guy.
You do, that's right.
Right.
So
Are
I'm gonna
you
move over to here real
within
quick.
Technically, you took your hand off the chess piece, but I'll let you have it.
It was before you did anything. But yeah, I'm just gonna swing one more time.
Go for it.
Dope.
And you're
With
flanking.
the
so you
crit
have to
You
make-
again.
have advantage on this, by the way,
Oh, do I?
because he's
You're
on the
flanking.
ground, prone
flanking.
technically, and you're flanking, so you have advantage.
Double advantage.
17 to hit.
17 will hit.
8 points.
Nice.
That'll be it. I promise.
Dryden, over to you, good sir.
Can I see
What you like to do?
this person? Is she visible?
She's not really trying to be hidey or sneaky, and she's currently like just like stood up, basically directly over Lucius's body. So yeah, you can see her.
Okay.
Get weird. I like it. Get weird.
I have the axe head in one hand.
Yeah.
I pull out a javelin. I put the axe head on the back end of the javelin. Like I just jam it in there because there's no axe handle in there anymore.
Okay. Yeah.
The idea is I throw the javelin so hard that it hits her and pins her to the wall behind
With the
her.
momentum of the axe head. Force. Awesome.
No extra damage,
No, I know.
just to pin her.
Make. Oh man. Make an attack roll first off to see if you hit with your javelin.
20.
Okay. Now make a strength check, which you have advantage on.
17.
So, you take the javelin, you throw it, it goes zooming right up towards her, and you watch as it goes straight through the upper portion of her chest and lands
Can it
her
scrape me a
straight
little bit?
against the back of the wall that she's currently against. What was that?
Can it scrape me a little bit as it flies by?
Nope. You're laying down. Nope.
Scrape me,
tried.
scrape me.
So it ends up pinning her, or ends up like getting her pinned right up against the back of the wall at this point. It's going to take a little bit of time for her to get out of that, but
And with my second attack, I throw another javelin.
okay.
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 12 damage.
Nice.
Actually, does rage
No,
affect?
it's just 10.
Just 10? Okay, yeah.
we
Rage
we
only
talked about
affects melee. Yeah. 10 damage.
Yeah. All right. 10 damage. All right. So you throw a second one. It ends up just kind of scraping again. It ends up scraping straight like into her cheek as her head just kind of right out of the way as it right embeds itself into the wall there. Anything else, Jordan?
I am going to use my movement.
Mm-hmm.
And I have actually, Lucius, how are you doing?
I'm asleep.
Follow me.
But health wise, can I tell?
Not really at this point, no.
All right. Then in that case, I'm gonna literally just walk up right to her.
All right, so you make me just a quick athletics check, just because you have to climb up the bookshelf.
Of me.
12.
Yeah, you get up the bookshelf. It's a bookshelf. Yeah.
Just
You
like
get up-
wherever she's pinned against the wall, I'm just gonna go stand right in front of her,
Yeah.
and I'm never gonna
Please.
break eye contact.
Intimidation check?
Step on me as he walks by.
Do I step on Lucius?
Can he kick me?
Yeah, can he kick me a little bit?
Maybe I tripped. Wait. Is there a roll for tripping?
Was his climb graceful, or did he shake the bookcase as he went up?
I'll say as you climbed up the bookshelf, you watched as Lucius, who was like laying flat on it, is now like his head and like one arm are now dangling off the bookshelf, but the rest of his body is still laying just flat on top.
Listen to the word for that. It's I clambered up. That just sounds like I woke him up.
No, I know where you're at. I got you. Lucius is still dreaming of puppies, unicorns, and rainbows that are flying out his ass.
It's a
It's like hell for.
It's a personal hell.
Total
This is hell.
And he's been there.
All of this. Oh.
Yeah. All right, Tonph.
I'm gonna heal. Wait. Okay. Can I see the dude that I've got quarried?
Oh yeah.
Do I risk the biscuit?
No, you got to
Where
risk it
am I
to
at?
get the biscuit. You don't
Where
have
am
the
I at?
biscuit.
We're risking biscuits. All right, I'm shooting this bastard.
Go for it.
All right, so 2 shots straight at him.
Go for it.
This is not advantage, so these are both shots.
Hey.
Heyo.
Yo,
So that'll
so
be
many crits tonight.
critastic.
18. And does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 28 plus Hunter's Mark. 34 damage.
Yeah. So you watch as you fire off your 2 shots. They just sink right into one of the 2 pulse bulbs that are like one up on his forehead, another one on his body, and you just watch as the arrows sink into him, and he just topples into the ground before the vines all on the ground, the ensnaring vines just cover up his entire body before there's this dull little, and you watch as like about a 10-foot area of vines just goes up and then drops down.
Nice.
Lucius, you're still asleep.
Still asleep.
This brings us to the Night Hag's turn.
No.
She looks up at you, Dryden. I can see it now. The darkness that grows forevermore in your inner thoughts, just behind the veil. I like what I see. I think I'll take a little souvenir. And she kind of reaches one of her hands forward, just enough to barely brush against your chest.
Gross.
And you feel
Different.
Harassed.
no, different's actually pretty close. You feel different at this point. You feel as though something has been plucked from you. I'll take that piece of you, I believe.
Please don't.
One
That is her entire action, and that is all she can do this turn.
Hate to got the Hutu solo.
This brings us to the Cryptors. This one's going to make an attack against the Brontor.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no, that's going to be a 13 to hit.
Negative.
And that one's going to be a 17 to hit, actually.
That will it.
All right, so you take.
The guy on the ground got me?
Yeah.
Damn.
With the
So-
disadvantage and
Yeah,
minus?
16 and a 14. Yep. All right, so
Quantitative solo.
13 points of damage to you, Brontor. As
How many?
13. As the hand reaches out and actually just kind of rakes across your upper shins at that, or your lower shins at that point. But brings us to Brontor.
Sweet. I'm gonna go Happy Gilmore style on his face with my hammer.
Go for it.
Boom! Right in the kisser.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Wow, right in the kisser.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
Come on.
Oof.
10 and 10.
Bam! Right, you impact right next to the
Is he
stone.
still prone?
He is still prone, so
So
he
you
has
have
advantage
advantage.
on the
Oh, nice.
strike.
Let's do that again.
So we'll say the first one misses because that would technically be advantage there.
Oof.
But
20 will hit. Yeah, 20 hits. So you miss the first one as his movements are so erratic. You take the hammer and just slide it across the ground and just like crack open the head, and just a huge amount of pus just lands onto the ground and just kind of seems to sizzle up from the ground. But the body is no longer moving at this point.
Nice.
So.
It's 2 for Brontor.
Top of the initiative round, Dryden.
So she's just standing in front of me?
She's just standing in front of you. She reached out, touched you directly in the middle of your
She
chest,
took your mojo.
where your little bruise is, and you felt something leave you. Kind of just a shiver runs down your spine, but
I don't know what that means.
It's your mojo.
you gotta get
You
your
gotta get-
groove back.
God damn it. I hate you so
Took
much.
my mojo.
While I'm standing in front of her,
Fuck.
I'm going to rip the negotiation head off the end of the spear. I'm going to hit her with it twice. As savagely as I can.
go for it.
Good call. Good call.
First one. 15 to hit.
First one, you go and you slam it into the wall, and as the dust kind of like dissipates, you see as you missed her head by like this much, and it's just embedded in the wall right here.
Now I'm real
That
mad.
wicked smile is still there, just across
Now I'm
the
real
face.
mad. Now I'm real mad. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Get him.
So this time you rip the negotiation out and you go on the other side and just bring it down right on top of her clavicle. And it just embeds itself right into the upper portion of her torso at that point.
Be for 10 yamage.
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
And as my bonus action, if I may, she had a necklace on that Lucius commented on earlier.
He saw a green glow in her chest. You're not really sure what it is.
Can I remove it?
As you look down where the green glow is coming from her chest, you kind of have to like just kind of push the kind of push the shoulder straps aside a little bit, and you can see in her chest is this
Nice.
boom, this green emerald from what you can see. That is just like seems to actually be embedded into her chest. The flesh just
And it's pulsing?
It's pulsing, just green energy.
That's gross.
Gross.
Yeah.
Take it.
That's nasty.
I don't know if I can.
I mean, he's already used both his attack actions. He's
Oh.
got a bonus technically, but you can't. I don't think that's gonna be. You're not gonna be able to remove it with a bonus action. So brings us to Tonph.
Alrighty. Now question.
Yeah,
I gotta.
I still want to do a super. I gotta do a super cut one of these days. If you're just asking that.
Yeah, it's
Question.
I can't remember if. So I know the thorns are technically difficult terrain, but I can't remember if I ignore difficult terrain at my level. It doesn't affect my group's travel. So as far as difficult terrain goes.
Are you in your group?
This is. I haven't.
I'd say you as a ranger and you having been the one caster spell, I'd say you're all right with. Like it'll probably be pretty much all your movement to get across it, but
I figured he could just climb up and just run right over the top of it.
well, he effectively basically just has briars there right now.
Yeah, that it's something that we have previously just let it go by. That I haven't been affected by it, but
I was gonna
I've
say
been
you've
meaning
got
to bring it
landslide
up.
that's moving through non-magical terrain, but this is definitely magical terrain.
Yeah. So, okay.
So it's either you,
do that and dash as my bonus.
Okay.
To get to the other side. Now, I remember seeing over here. Did I happen to notice Leucis up on top of the bookcase earlier?
you saw Lucius on top of the bookcase, yeah.
I'm gonna head over towards Leucis.
Okay.
So I should be able to make it up here from here. There's 25 and 20. Can I climb up the last 5 feet with athletics? Right?
I'd say probably just getting through your difficult terrain at this point and getting there is probably your entire movement at this point. You can see Lucius now kind of just slumped on top of the bookshelf.
Can I reach his arm that's hanging off?
You're how tall?
3 feet tall.
Yeah, I'd say you can reach it.
I'm gonna cure wounds him then.
Okay. You give up. You reach up and give him the warmest high five.
I was about to say, I'm gonna give him a little tug and be like, "Here you go, buddy."
Gonna give Lucius a tug, huh?
I'm gonna give him
Is
a
that-
tug.
Is that tug enough to wake me up?
Little tuggy tug.
A little tug.
Nope. Still asleep.
So 2d8 plus 3.
Or
Wow.
in
7.
Nice.
It's not quite the mythical bard Barney's Miracle 5,
Dang.
but it's pretty solid.
Good connection, at least.
Yep.
7 out of 10.
Cool.
That's
it for me.
Okay, you're still asleep.
I'm asleep.
Still dreaming of
Can I? Oh no, I did my bonus action. Never mind. Ignore me.
Still dreaming of whatever the fuck Lucius hates.
That just babies being born. The opposite.
Brings us to Night Hag's turn. She's gonna cast she is not liking where she's at right now, but she is going to cast I believe she's gonna cast Raven Feeblement at this point on Dryden. So
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't even know what that means.
Makes you feeble.
Oh, thank you.
You're super feeble.
feebleness.
What do I save against it with?
It's just a it's a range spell attack, so it's going to be a disadvantage since you're right at melee with her. That's a 3 plus 7, so 10 to hit.
No.
Who?
Cool. The beam just shoots out. You see it coming in. You just kind of immediately like lift your arm up, and this black energy beam just right underneath you. And apart from that, nothing else happens. Yeah, that's all she can do.
Fucking right.
This brings us to no more Cryptors. This brings us to Brontor.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to come up to about right meow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to turn to the Night Hag. I'm going to cast Blood Curse of the Mutual Suffering, and then I'm just going to chill.
All right, so you cast Blood Curse of the Mutual Suffering on her. Okay.
Yep. And that brings me down to 1 Blood Curse left.
All right. Top of the round, Dryden.
I'm going to plunge my hand into her chest and remove this green pulsating thing.
Make me a strength check.
20.
Okay. You plunge your hand directly into her chest. You watch as and that wicked smile that kind of comes that's been across her face is now like all of a sudden like just a look of horror as you rip this green emerald about 6 inches long just completely out of her chest. Thank you. As her form turns to dust.
Gross.
Damn, I wasted a curse.
The flames from the flame wall continue to lick the ceiling, and the branches above and the roots above are continuing to are beginning to also burn and turn fire. You watch as this humanoid figure drops down from the top from up in the root system down to the ground and lands in the spike growth at this point.
Oh, hey.
But we are out of combat at this point, technically.
Ooh,
Nice.
boys, I'm hurting.
I'm going to go pull. I'm going to ask Lucius for help, then go to pull on him to help me up.
And it's here that we're going to take our 5-minute break, guys.
No.
Oh, never mind.
What?
Do whatever you want.
We'll do like less than 2-minute break here, guys. 2 or 3 minute break so I can run to the bathroom because I need to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, I'll run to the bathroom quick.
Yep.
Anyways,
We're going to take a quick break here and we will be back momentarily.
thank y'all for hanging out tonight. We greatly appreciate it. You guys go ahead and do your thing. I think Cody and I can handle this right now.
Sounds
we
beautiful.
got it.
Like you.
All right, well, thank you so very much for you all hanging out here tonight. We are doing our normal thing here, the Riot sessions here tonight. I do think we are having a good time here. Don't you think so, Cody?
Well, I think we're having a good time here. Our chat's looking all sorts of good.
I mean, chat is looking mighty beautiful right now. Y'all beautiful sons of guns. I don't know what to say about y'all. Zach, do you got anything to add to this here right now?
I got a Klondike bar.
All right, well, he's got a Klondike
He's
bar
got a
right now.
Klondike. What would
Hey.
you do for one of those?
I'll tell you what I do right now. I'd share and I'd let everybody know that the Riot sessions is going on right now. That's what I do.
I'd do that too.
I'd walk upstairs to the
Boy,
freezer.
Hattie.
Actually, a Klondike bar sounds mighty fine right now. Kind of wish I had a Klondike bar.
And it's a Reese's Klondike
It
bar.
does sound delicious.
Ooh, it's a Reese's Klondike bar.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
the crackle ones are good too.
Oh, those are good.
Can't go
Anyway.
wrong with a good Klondike bar.
You ever just been like, I have cheese, so I'm gonna eat cheese?
Yep. Many
You-
times.
That and you get a good summer sausage with that.
Or you guys ever
Good.
have like deli meat roll-ups?
Yeah, that was where I was
Like-
thinking about going with this, but it's just too much work right now.
Yeah, and
I'll probably
put a
do some of
slice
that
cheese
after.
in between. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
Some of that Colby Jack going on.
oh, that's good stuff.
Get my mouth.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you all for hanging out tonight. We
Rapid
appreciate
fire.
it.
Cody, you have
You guys
6
great.
seconds to tell people about yourself. Go.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Codybedrock 36 coming at you live here in Atlanta, Georgia. I do the thing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Be sure to tune in on twitch.tv. On to the next one.
Shadowcawn, go.
Hi, I'm Shadowcawn. Blue, go.
Hi, I'm the Blue Ranger. I sometimes stream on Twitch. Otherwise, I do a podcast with Shadowcawn called Splash Damage Radio. You can download it. It's fun. Lucius, Zach, go.
Hey, guys, I'm Zach. I play video games with these guys sometimes.
Shadowhack, 6
Yes.
seconds to tell people about yourself. Go.
Hi, I'm Shadowhack. I stream Dungeons and Dragons here every Sunday at 7:30. We play this game. It's fun. Yay.
Nailed it.
Now you know who we are.
That's it.
We just did introductions in under 30 seconds.
I love it. Oh man. I'll wait for Cody to get back real quick before we jump back in. Still
Also-
Tell
like
us you've got a Klondike bar, dude. That sounds so good right now.
yeah, right.
Oh, you motherfucker.
See?
What would you do
It's a
for a
Reese's one,
Klondike bar?
I'd take it up the ass for a Klondike bar.
Hey, Klondike bar is a Klondike bar.
Say $20 is $20.
All right. It's a little bit more I want to get through tonight. Cool.
Yep.
You have roughly 37 minutes.
Trust me, I'm aware of where we're at.
Proceed.
Prior to the stream tonight, by the way, I was told that it was going to take us about an hour to get where we are right now.
We did it.
I mean, there was an hour involved in there.
Didn't expect combat to go that long, honestly. But hey, anyways, so jumping back in.
Well, when you've had the main character asleep for 7 turns now.
I wasn't asleep. I was out cold for a few.
You were paralyzed for shit. Anyways, so jumping back in here, you watch as the flames of the flame wall continue to lick, and you watch as actually parts of the room seem to be crumbling away and actually seem to be losing. You hear this giant from above you guys. You see behind you the doors that you were flung through, now eliminated by the firewall, actually look even more old and moldy and just crumpled than they were. This entire place seems to be kind of shifting and almost coming apart at this point. What would you guys like?
And I reach up to ask for Leucis to help up the bookcase, and I go to pull on his arm to help me up.
Boys, we got to loot and go.
Wait, is she dead?
You're still asleep.
Fucking puppy.
Dryden, put him on your back. Let's go.
We gotta go? What's up with
The
this guy?
entire-
I go,
place
what's
is
up with
falling
this guy?
apart.
And I kick Lucius.
I think he's out still. We got to get out of here.
Make an attack roll real quick.
Oh, no.
An attack roll?
Like I said, I was pulling on his arm.
I didn't kick
Yeah,
him that hard.
You lightly kicking him is like
15.
is like breaking 3 ribs.
Lucius, you take 1 point of damage, and it's enough to jolt you awake.
God damn it! I knew
Puppies
it.
and puppies and ponies. Oh, they were everywhere. Oh my god. Oh,
He says this as a giant piece of the ceiling comes and like actually he says this right as a giant piece of ceiling comes and just crashes straight through the two right where the night hag was, right through the 2 javelins that Dryden had embedded in the wall, splintering both of them to pieces. And you watch as other portions of this room are starting to just collapse.
oh.
Question.
Yes.
The hell did
When
you
all
guys
this was
do?
going down, did I happen to notice the thing fall into the magic vines?
I'll say sure.
Okay. I go
I
and
can-
check what fell on the vines, and I dispel the vines.
You see what appears to be a humanoid, dressed in a very, very fine, like kind of captain's like army military uniform. And he looks very old, withered, a very gray beard has like kind of there, and his sunken features show these blue eyes, and he just looks directly into you and says, "Thank you." Before his body also too turns to dust and is just completely gone.
Is there anything that remained from when he disintegrated to dust?
His uniform's there. Let's see what else is there. Okay. Make me an investigation check.
I will make you an investigation check.
Investigation.
15.
You find roughly 25 gold pieces on, like, within the vest, but that's about it.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right, and I grab his garments.
Yep. You feel the room rumble, and dust continues to fall through all the cracks and holes in the ceiling. The whole manor is beginning to shake at this point. The walls are starting to look like as though they're showing more and more signs of decay and erosion at this point. I would like, what would you guys like to do?
I want to check her body.
All right, you guys, I need for you guys start running. You run out the door into the room, and as you guys get into the room, I would like for everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
I asked Tonph to throw me a vial real quick. Or a jar. Don't you have jars?
Right.
Yeah, I've gotten it. I throw in one of my empty jars.
All right, so Brontor, you catch one of the empty jars as everyone else as Tonph is running past you into the next room.
Yep.
I'm
I want to try
trying
to scrape some of this pus in one of the jars, if possible.
All right.
And
You're
I'm
gonna be about a round behind them since you're staying in this room.
Can I grab Brontor?
All right, forget it. Let's go.
I'm just letting you know where you're at, guys. I'm just letting you know where you're at. You can do it if you want. So
I'm still trying to get the dude's garments into my bag as I'm running.
okay, so you're awkwardly shoving these giant garments into your bag as you go.
I'd like to check the girl's corpse real quick, the night hag.
There's nothing left apart from dust and like this dress, and a rock fell right on top of it. So
No.
there's not really much left there at that point. All right. So Tonph, you managed to just dodge out of the way, and you get into the room where the golem was at. Leucis and Dryden, you as you're pushing through all of this, as you're kind of pushing into the next room where the doll originally was, and like you can see this very old, moldy, now broken bench on the other side. A giant piece of slab like rubble comes slamming down right in front of the wall, right in front of the door. That's probably going to have to be moved before either of you can get out, or before anyone else can get out of that room. As the rest of the manor is continuing to shift and change, I need for Dryden, make a strength check.
Throw it out of the way. The 19.
Yeah, you rush up to it and move it out of the way as Tonph is now on the other side of the room at this point, beginning to run up the stairs. As the rest of you get to the bottom of the stairs and begin to run up them, I would like for you guys to all once again make dexterity saving throws,
Including me?
including you.
Okay. I just didn't know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
12.
All right. So Tonph, as you're racing up the stairs, you make it probably about a third of the way up this spiral staircase before like a 15-foot section in front of you just drops out directly underneath, and you actually have to like reach back and behind you to grab onto the ledge behind you in order to pull yourself back up onto this lower portion of stairs where there's now like about a 15-foot gap up to where the stairs continue up. The rest of you managed to catch up to Tonph at this point. So what are you guys gonna do? Shifting and
I'm going to use my last spell to fill the bottom portion of the gap with my spike growth to try and bridge.
so you're gonna try and bridge the two together.
Yeah, I'm basically just so where it fell through and there's now that hole.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna basically fill up until it's.
How high does it go?
Well, I mean the whole thorn
It's
thing.
a 20-foot.
40. Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius, so 40 feet diameter.
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll say you can do that. So I'll say that you basically kind of create this like pseudo bridge over it, and it's gonna take you guys probably. So you guys all start kind of working through it, and Tom, just go ahead and roll me 2d4 real quick.
Okay.
Four.
All right, so
4.
you guys take like 4 points of piercing damage as you are like wading through this spike growth. It's measly pebbles and nothing. So you guys you guys are able to make it up to the top of the staircase at this point, and you make it into the foyer. You can see it. You look around and see that everything just looks as though it's being torn asunder and just being destroyed left and right. Walls are crumbling every which way. Go ahead and make me one more dexterity saving throw.
I'm gonna cast double dex, so I get to roll twice.
21.
All right. So Leucis and Tonph, you guys actually make it to the door at this point, which now looks like, which was when you entered, this just pristine, beautiful piece of wood is now just rotten and decayed. As you hear this from behind you, and you look back and you see Brontor and Dryden both now covered and pinned in probably about 5-10 feet of rubble on top of them. They both of you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as beams and root and portions of roof have just kind of crumbled down on top of you. What would you guys like to do?
I rush back to start helping him up.
I'm gonna rage for my last time. This is the scariest thing I've ever done. I've never said that. I'm gonna rage for my last time, and I'm going to throw all the rubble off of me.
Make me a strength check with advantage, obviously.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Oh no!
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh. Oh.
Oh no!
There's Brontor in you yet, my friend.
Got a little bit of Brontor in you tonight.
Yeah.
Oof!
You start pushing. You feel like blood rush to your face and your arms. And you push, and you feel something pop. And pain, immense pain, radiates through both your arms as you just feel something has snapped in them, and you're not 100% sure how they're still like how you still have like even moving your fingers at this point now has immense pain. The more rubble begins to just fall farther and farther. Brontor, you got an action. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to do the strength check too. Try to lift it.
Yeah, go try and get out of that. Yeah, go for it. Brontor, as you're pushing, you're starting to get like a little bit of leverage, and then you hear more rubble comes and lands on top of you, and you're shoved even further back down. You take another 2 points of bludgeoning damage as as more rubble is added to the top. Tonph and Leucis, you guys have an action here. What are you guys doing?
All right. I'm going to spend all of my sorcery points, the rest are remaining, to get a level 3 spell back and cast Chromatic Orb at level 3 for force damage.
Shit. Yeah.
Into one of the piles.
Okay.
I'm going to have some rope ready to throw at them.
All right. So go ahead. Yeah.
I'm
Not hard.
12 can hit.
Yeah, not hard to hit. It's a stationary pile. Which one are you throwing at? Are you throwing at Dryden or Brontor's pile?
Did I hear Dryden's arm snap?
Make a perception check with disadvantage. With disadvantage because there's a lot happening. Nope.
I'm going to assume Brontor needs more help.
Okay.
I've seen Dryden operate before.
Check a look.
So you throw the Chromatic Orb at Brontor's pile, and about half of it just gets blown. Actually, probably about 2/3 of it just gets blown off. This does offer Brontor another saving throw at this point.
Strength?
Yep.
Come on.
Or strength check, not saving throw.
Oh,
check.
okay.
Hey.
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 You're able to get this one beam that is just laying like directly on top of you, and the rest of the rubble off of you. You're able to get up and out. You look around and you can see that the entire portion of the roof is like there's like a single beam that's holding like most of it up at this point, and it's like directly over you guys. You hear this as you watch as that beam like gets a giant crack through it.
Hold strong, little beam. Hold strong.
Like I said, I've thrown my rope to.
Yeah.
I assumed to Dryden.
Okay, so you're throwing it in the direction of Dryden.
I'll just heave or
Make a perception check followed by a dexterity check real quick.
Okay, perception. So 22.
As you're kind of glancing at this rubble that is what you assume Dryden's pile, you can see what appears to be a foot sticking out of it, and make me a dexterity make me your dexterity check.
I have very dexterous toes.
come on.
Man.
8.
And you throw the rope, and it latches on to a piece of wood directly over the foot that is there.
Okay, so then can I do anything else?
That was your action for that turn. This brings us to the top. This brings us to Dryden at this point. Your arms are in a lot of pain right now, but you're kind of pushing past.
Did I
past
take
the pain with
damage?
would have been.
I mean, we heard
You heard
snap.
You heard some popping and some snapping at this point. I'll say you took like 4 points of like piercing damage.
Cool. So I'm still raging.
You're still raging.
I do it again.
With
Go
your
ahead.
feet.
Make me a strength check.
Hey.
23.
So you pushing through the pain and feeling even more pops and cracks, push this giant pile up off of your body and shift it off to the side. You looked, you hear another resounding come from high above you, and all of you look up in time to see the giant piece of wood that is holding the roof up snap clean and begin to fall towards you. You guys have one more action to get out of the house. You guys are probably about 20 feet away from the door.
We all want to dash, right?
I'm going
running.
to use.
Yeah.
I'm going to run towards the door, but as I'm going to shoot my ensnaring strike towards the top, and try and web out some vines to see if that
Keep
does
the debris from
anything.
coming down.
Yeah, go ahead and make that attack roll.
So I'm just going to longbow shot.
As all of this rubble is beginning to fall down
25.
on top, beginning to fall down on top of you, you find a little piece of wall and fire. The ensnaring strike hits, and this branch just kind of branches out kind of across the way. It catches some of it. I need for Brontor and Dryden to make one more dexterity saving throw.
Mother.
As Tonph and Leucis are out the door at this point.
11.
You had to beat a 10 is what you had to beat to get it.
Hey.
So
Noise.
Dryden, so Brontor manages to jog or to run just straight out the door. Dryden, you're running, and you're starting to feel the pain in your arms, and you look down and you can see just blood just dripping from them at this point. And as you run, you hear this snap as the ensnaring vines begin to snap underneath the weight of the roof. You jump forward and are only half buried in the remaining of the roof as the top half of your body skids out of the door frame, but the rest of your body is trapped underneath. You take 9, 13, 14.
Oh, hey.
31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Did you have that?
I did not. So
It was 16.
So you take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as the rest of the roof collapses on the back half of your body, and you are now effectively trapped, and will probably need to extricate yourself from, or have some help extricating yourself from the house.
I've got a rope.
Make it out.
Am I on my back or my belly or?
You're on your belly. You're on your belly. Just
We all
kind of
make
laying
it?
there.
Everybody out.
Yeah, we're good. I'm out.
Oh!
You gotta pick up this beam, right?
Oh, shit. We gotta
Right, he
grind
looks
it.
like he's a little stuck here.
It's like at the end of the Sandlot.
You need some help, man?
Yeah, please.
I'm just before I touched you, I wanted to get permission.
All right, we're gonna lift it.
We're good. We got you. Wait, are we lifting anything? Are we
Might be
pulling
able to
him?
pull
I'm
him
pulling
out.
him.
Oh, okay, we can pull him.
Yeah, all the blood will act
He's
like
pinned
a
by
grease.
something, right?
Yeah, but all the blood's gonna be like a grease. We'll just kind of.
Oh, I've got a lubricant. I take out one of my jars of vomit
Yeah, put that
and
on.
I
There
just
you go.
pour it on the backside
it'll give
on
him a slip
top
out.
and let it kind of like sink down into the rubble.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now he's good.
All right, let's pull him.
Strength
See.
checks from you guys.
Strength. Yeah. 4.
10.
Oh, it teased that 20 so hard.
Tom's not much help,
Has he ever been?
but between the rest of you guys over the next like half hour, you're managed to finally extricate Dryden as he screams out in immense pain as his arms continue to hurt more and more and more as he uses them. You feel like a few things got dislocated and a few things definitely got broken for sure. In that.
Guys, I need the longest rest.
I need a good one too.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Oh, I'm really hurt.
Wait, first we have to go find the fucker that told us that the gentleman thief lived in this house.
Oh yeah. Well, we gotta rest
where
first.
was
Then we'll
that
find the
guy?
fucker.
Well, that was at the end. We gotta go rest anyways. I say we rest and then we talk to
He's
him.
gonna die.
Then
We
we'll
have a
tattoo him.
stern talking to.
Guys, do me a favor. Carry this axe head because I can't with these arms anymore.
Is it negotiable?
I reach for the hole to open it up and put the axe.
I literally...
This is his living hell.
So you reach for the hole to put the axe head in. You take the axe head and think, it just hits the ground at that point. As the axe head,
Fine.
as the axe head bounces across the road or bounces down the path, and you all kind of like follow it. And Dryden, you see this as it rolls a little bit and then hits the gate and stops where you see what looks like a pile of things.
I swear to goodness. I go and I look at the pile.
You find all of your items
Hey,
piled right there. Tonph, make me a perception check.
17.
You find in there a small card with a cloak and a top hat on top of it. On the back of it, you see written once again in beautiful calligraphy the words of, "If you ever need anything stolen, just whisper into this card."
because I just love stealing.
Pocket that card.
And then it's just and then it's signed Wisp Shadowfoot.
Wisp Shadowfoot. Good to know.
Which, if you recall correctly, is the name of the gentleman's thief that the innkeeper told you about.
Yep.
So,
Dope.
On our way back
All
to
right,
the
we need
inn,
sleeps.
I need to go to the night mantles.
okay, so you guys have all of your magic items back. Bag of holding is there. There are a few things that are missing. All of what appear to be all of Jessica's magical items appear to not be there at all. So that is completely missing.
Who's what?
All of Jessica's magical items were not in that pile at all,
Except
Damn.
the bag of holding.
That
except for the bag. The bag of holding was the only thing that was there.
dibs.
Go for it.
Sure.
That's,
I got my
that's
holds. I'm
that's a fair
good.
dibs.
Also, that banishment, fuck, Lucius. You banished shit you didn't even know about.
I know, man.
Wait,
Just erased it.
you erased it? Can you erase things?
You erased Jessica.
I erased Jessica.
Wow. Wow. That's
I do want to check the hold to see if there's any new things.
I open up the bag of holding. Is the muffin in there?
The muffin is in there.
I throw
Oh,
it
wow.
the fuck away.
Fair enough.
This
I
thing's
get one of my
disgusting.
jars and I collect the muffin.
I take it there's nothing new in the hole.
Not from what you can see.
As
Man,
far as
that
I know, there was
sucks.
only a muffin in this bag, so.
Yeah, that house was pretty rough.
Oh,
There were a few other magical items in that bag of holding, I think.
It was
I
old.
say scrumptious sweets sound spectacular.
You
Do I
did.
check the pouch?
Yep.
I got chocolates.
You got chocolates.
Yeah,
What?
I eat the chocolates.
Wait, I have chocolates then too, right? I had chocolates.
You had chocolates, and as you find them, they appear to be moldy.
You
and
got some moldy chocolates.
They seem to like kind of like they're very like they're they're not moist at all. They seem to be like as though like they have been aged for a few days just out in the sun. Kind of gross.
Damn you, Wisp Shadowfoot!
I eat some of the chocolates.
Yeah.
I throw
Yeah, you
my moldy chocolates into Tonph's bag.
Fair enough.
Wait, I have a bag.
Hey, what else is in that bag of holding?
What else I got in this bag of holding of mine?
There is a golden ring
Dibs.
that
It's my bag of holding. Fuck off.
Well, you showed it to
Actually,
me.
no, that's not how this works. Bag of holdings, you have to be thinking of what it is
Oh, snap.
in order to reach into it and get it.
I thought about
I
a
think
ring.
of a birthday cake.
You reach in and thinking of birthday cake, you find no birthday cake.
Motherfucker.
Think of a ring.
You
Doesn't
can't
work
think
like
that's
that.
metagaming out the ass. Cut it out, Cody.
Little bit. I will say, make me an all of you just make me intelligence checks.
Intelligence check.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did a
the
save.
genius.
Tonph, you're able to reach into the bag of holdings should you so choose, and you are able to find.
Do I get a list?
Just write this down. You're able to find
right.
a golden ring that was taken, that you remember was taken off of Resh. You are able to find a. I think this is actually Brontor's. Nope. You are able to find a long shard of what appears to be ice, but it is like it's cold when you hold it, but it doesn't melt. And you speak giant, and you do find that there is like the rune for ice embedded inside the shard itself.
Nice.
Are the two main things you find in there.
Okay, so golden ring, Resh's ring, long shard of ice, never melting ice, giant rune. Says
So those are the two big things you
Well,
find.
I mean, I can watch him pull this shit out of the bag, though.
I didn't pull it out. I just know that they're in there, right? That's what you're-
you know they're in there.
yeah.
You know that those are the two main things that are in there that are of relevance.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
So
To the night.
That- so heading to all right. So Leucis is heading to the night manors. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm gonna heal.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go back to the inn and rest.
I need
That's-
to.
yeah,
I need to
me too, guys.
legitimately heal.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Like,
Not rest to get better. I need to go. I used to have these chocolates that just healed my wounds, but they went all moldy.
I can give you some chocolates.
You have some chocolates?
I got some chocolates. I've got, to be precise, I got 11 chocolates.
Could I have some chocolates?
I give him 5 chocolates.
Give him 5 chocolates.
Wow.
So Dryden, do you eat said chocolates?
Yes.
Tonph, would you like to let him know what happens?
You get 2 HP for each chocolate.
See, the last time that I did this, they
You were at
healed.
full health.
Oh. I
Yeah,
ruined
you might need to go
everything.
to the temple.
You were at full health last time.
I ruined everything. Oh, damn it. All
Well, now
right.
but you did eat some scrumptious chocolates.
Trust me, I am satiated. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're
Never
good
heard
there.
Okay. So Lucius, Lucius heading to the night manors. The rest of you guys are heading back down to the tavern. The Bella's Respite.
I need. Where does someone go to like have broken bones fixed?
I can
Sleep.
mend some things. Here.
Boy,
I can-
howdy, a cleric would be nice right about now.
I do. I
Thanks,
will
Lucius.
cast Cure
You're
Wounds
welcome.
on Dryden to try and. I'm gonna go for his arm, whichever one looks more jacked up. I don't know.
The left one looks pretty bad.
Okay,
Right
I'm gonna
one is rough, but he's got a little more feeling in the right one.
I have
Okay.
6 hit points.
Jesus.
All right,
you
so I'll do
have?
1 for
I do.
Dryden, so you get 7, and I'll go 1 for Brontor.
Okay.
And that is
Alright.
all my...
Dryden, you feel your left arm snap back into place, and you feel the bone kind of re-solidify. It hurts like a motherfucker, and it itches like.
I'm sorry! You wanted some help!
It works. It works.
Eat some chocolate, shut up!
Tom, thank you. You fixed
Um,
it.
Hey!
You
Still a
fixed
bloody
it.
mess, and still hurts as though you just like.
Yeah, but
like-
giant voice in the sky, it works now.
It works though. Yeah. That's true.
Brontor looks over, goes, it looks great.
Hey,
It's
Brontor, you,
There's some good shit you got going on there, Dryden.
you need a little bit of help here? I go and I touch his
Something.
face. So you 8 points.
I get 8?
You never touched my face.
I
Ugh.
tried making you a nose one time and you threw it away. So I'm not touching your face
It
again.
fell off.
Look, it's not my fault. Glue it on. I made you a nose. I took the time and made you a nose. And what did you do? You left it down there.
You did.
I appreciate
I go
it.
up and I go up from behind.
Half-Crescent
I
Bond
go
if you
behind
just leave
Tonph.
noses.
I put my hand on his chest and rub his head and just go, it's okay. Shh, 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 shh.
Is it more like he's just like
Okay,
slapping my head because of the arm?
Yeah, just.
All right. So you guys do this as you make your way back to the tavern. Lucius, you said you're headed to the Night Mantles.
Yep.
So on a side note, I don't know if we're gonna incorporate this in, but I would like to do shopping at some
Yeah, we
point.
need to do
Yeah.
shopping.
Yeah, I
You
gotta
guys
do
can
that
do-
too.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys.
I got-
We do shopping. We'll do shopping off stream this week as we go.
Kinda what I figured we might do.
Because this will be where we are getting close to where we want to get to. But
I do have my
Lucius,
hammer
go
back,
ahead.
though.
You do have your awesome glowy head hammer now. Yep.
I have been
Brontor
returned
just
to
started.
the hell.
Brontor just starts playing it with it. Yep. But
I should do my like lightsaber tricks.
Lucius, you head to the Night Mantle's house, and it is once again that very kind of warbly, almost like glass, like purple glass made building, with a beautiful front door, deep green grass in front of it, a small like pebbles sidewalk that leads up, or walkway that leads up to the front door.
Lucius takes note of how everything would look much better if it was on fire.
Noted.
And I'm just going to stroll up and knock on the door.
Takes a moment or two, but the manservant of the Night Mantles walks up and opens the door and says, "Yes, how may I?" Looks at your face. "Oh, good God, man! What happened?"
It's some magic. I mean, you know how it is.
I
Right.
do. I've never seen a case this bad before. You're with that. Oh God, you're with those idiots. The rat. Oh, you're with the Rad Squad, aren't you?
Yeah, they are idiots, but
Oh God,
I'm sticking around with
you're
them.
not going to. You're not. He looks like frantically behind you and like.
Oh, no,
realizes
they're
that
not-
There's
they're
no
not
one else
here.
behind you at the moment, and you're like, okay. Last time we had to replace the store. I don't want to have to replace it again or explain to the master why it's happening last time. Okay.
Yeah, you're all good. You're in the clear.
What can I do for you?
I need to talk to the Night Mantles, being you guys, about a new type of magic that I thought of, and I want to see if you guys know anything about it.
New type of magic.
An arcane infusement?
Interesting. Come on in. And he invites you in. And he offers you. He takes you into one of the rooms that off to the right hand side or the left hand side, which you haven't previously been in, and you find yourself in a very what is essentially just like a tea room, basically.
Wine
It's
and
not
dye.
anything close to your taste. It is white lace. It's frilly. It's like perfectly painted china.
Lucius takes note of how everything would look much better if it were on fire.
And he kind of escorts you into the room and says, "Wait here. I will get the master." And he shuffles off. A few minutes
I
pass.
bow as he walks away.
He looks back at you awkward and strangely, but he shuffles off. A few minutes later, you hear the kathunk, kathunk, kathunk of the head of the Night Mantles, as this very old-looking dwarven individual with this long white beard, giant spectacles on his eyes, walks up to you, wearing these deep purple robes. All right. Oh, it's you again. What can I do for you?
I wanted to talk to you to see if you've heard of any type of magic where you can infuse a living body with arcane energy.
Oh, and Katunk walks over to one of the chairs in the sitting room and kind of seats himself on it. Arcane infusion has been something that we've been messing and working on for quite some time now. We haven't quite mastered it ourselves yet, but what exactly are you looking to do with this? What exactly are you trying to...
Well, I'm wanting to infuse myself to make myself stronger, specifically in the muscles.
Intriguing idea. Well, we have a little bit of research on it, but it is very, very experimentary at this point.
I am all for experimental research. In fact, if you need a guinea pig,
you're willing to...
I am more than willing
to test yourself on... And you watch as he looks very taken aback by this.
As long as I get to cast the spell myself. You teach me, and I
don't see any harm in that. And he kind of reaches into a pouch and pulls out like a small, what appears to be like purple stone, and he hands it over to you. I will give you our research, and I'll let you look over it, and you can make of it what you will. However, if and when you ever cast the spells, use this to contact myself directly and tell me of your findings, because the more that we can find out about this, the more we can continue to expand our knowledge of the arcane and exactly where these spells are going to take place and continue. Over the course of the next roughly about 3 hours, he spends actually showing you their research into this type of magic. I would like for you to make an Arcana check.
Arcana. 18.
Okay. So, you gather a good amount of knowledge. He is impressed as you actually start pointing out how the arcane lines within the actual body themselves can be manipulated to follow the muscle structure as compared to the nervous structure, or the nervous structure that is already implemented within the body. And he actually starts seeing that, and it actually kind of, you see like the spark of innovation kind of pop into his eyes as you continue to expand and kind of continue to collaborate with him. So next to arcane infusion, or write down like arcane infusion somewhere, Zach, and put 3 circles next to it. Okay. Check mark one of them.
Nice.
The rest of you make it back to the Bell's Respite underneath in the main city of Mirabar, and you guys are taking a rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you all find your way to your rooms. It is approaching pretty much early evening at this point, and you all find yourselves to rest. And take a full night's rest. Lucius, is there anything else you would like to do at this point? Before you return to the egg.
Oh, no, not for it. Just, I'm going to be looking over his research pretty much constantly during the rest.
Yep. All right. So, eventually y'all make it back to the Bell's Respite and enjoy a long and much needed full 8 hours of sleep, rest, bandaging your wounds. You wake up the next morning, and it's here that we'll pick up next time on the Riot Sessions.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Nice.
what a good week.
that was
Yep.
awesome.
What a good week.
GG's.
I think that went really well.
Yeah.
Who has the crystal? Is that Dryden?
That out of her chest?
The emerald?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Dryden has the emerald. Good to know.
Uh-oh.
I'm just making sure I know.
Jeez.
It's more because I have all of the items that you can find, like, on my end. I have them, like, categorized by who has them. So, good to know. Very, very good session. Thank you, everyone who hung out tonight. Much appreciated, guys. If you're new to the channel, once again, I'm Shadowhack90. This is the Riot Sessions. We play Dungeons and Dragons here every Sunday evening at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's a lot of fun. It's very enjoyable. It's kind of weird, but also silly and funny. A lot of stuff happens.
Love it.
Loving it, loving it.
Check a
But
look.
like I said, we'll do the shopping off.
We will do shopping off streams. That way we don't have to bore everyone with a shopping week.
Yep. Cool.
And next week, guys, we will have our second recap video, which we will actually open the stream with. So if you're here at the beginning of stream, you're going to get roughly, this one's actually a little shorter than the last one. So it'll be about 15-minute long recap video. I don't think we're going to play the entire recap. If we do, we'll start it earlier. But the current recap will start right at 7:30. So if everyone's around and available, we might start the whole thing at like 7, because the first recap is like, I don't know, a half hour long. But this one's going to be somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes. So, but this will be covering the full, what are we at? 39 episodes?
Yeah, I think tonight was episode 39.
39 episodes. And December 11th, believe it or not, actually marks 1
A year.
year of
Whoop,
the
whoop.
Riot Sessions, which is just crazy to me. So big thanks to everybody who still comes out and watches and hangs out, and the new friends, and Eric Webb, who's in chat, who did some artwork. I threw some up on the stream just so people could see what kind of stuff he does.
I still
We've
love
had-
that shot.
Yeah, we've had a lot of fun. That was really fun unveiling that to you guys, and you were like, "What the fuck?" That was great. But yeah, so next week we'll have a recap. So if you've been falling behind, we'll get you caught up.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight. Let's go. We'll be back next week, and I think we're gonna go